your ass out 1 week before a certain event. This is so obvious what you're doing.
This is why nobody likes you.
Pulling your ass out. This is all part of the script.
You always gotta be the guy with the last word.
You're the big cool guy. Your ass out.
Cause you're a baby. You're not that smart. ASMR fucking watch talk. Be my fucking guest.
I tried to do you a favor. I fucked you.
You couldn't just let it fucking go, right? You gotta just keep pushing. Gotta push it. See, you just want to push it because you're a baby. And you made a channel with them trying to troll me.
Your ass out.
That's how much you took it to heart.
Ooh, big boy.
You're not that smart.
What are you talking about?
Tommy probably knows. You're not exactly known for smooth transactions and making friends, are you?
Your ass out. You're triggered so hard. Ass out. It's so funny.
Tommy probably knows. Let's suck OC's cock. Go ahead. You've got to jump from side to side.
Does it hurt?
You got 40 subscribers.
I'm going to ask Higgins something, and I want him to answer honestly. Can you do that, Higgins?
Look, you're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna reply or not.
You fuck me, you moron. What are you?
That is just another lie.
Yeah, I know. Don't tell anyone but Germans. Real favor.
What are you talking about? This is so obvious what you're doing.
Stop coming on all the channels promoting your little bullshit. Nobody cares. You could go make fun of my watch, which is one of the hottest watches out, but you can make fun of it. Okay. No, I'm not a little child. You're the little child who keeps bringing it up.
You're triggered. You're triggered so hard. It's so funny.
You want to be a dick? Now we'll play hard.
You're the big cool guy.
ASMR fucking watch talk. Be my fucking guest. He's now banned from every channel or I'm out. Now you want to see Diva? Go suck OC's cock.
Fucking cunt. You're not going to be the fucking cunt that goes piece of shit. That you don't have friends in your parents' house, go and fucking eat shit, even open your mouth against me. You don't deserve my respect. I don't give about shit about you. You guys are zero to me. Zero. You guys can go masturbate to each other. I don't care what you fucking guys say.
Marcelo,
until you guys apologize to me in public, don't care about these two motherfuckers. Even so, people are pissed with me and angry with me. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck.
We shall begin. Brothers, sisters, and ladyboys of the channel.
Thou must acknowledge thine exalted ladyboy.
Everything has a price in Thailand.
There's an awful ugly penis down there.
Reverend Tattoo, I just got off the plane.
Sex is all psychological.
Ladyboy fucker!
Of course, I like to be respectful to the traditions.
Everything has a price in Thailand.
And things that happen there. So ladyboys themselves, thumbs up.
Ladyboy fucker!
I think they're great.
Daytime!
I think they're great.
I've had homosexual dreams.
Of course.
I like big breasts, small breasts, all sorts of breasts, John.
There has to be one ladyboy in the movie.
She's pretty.
Small breasts, yes.
She's excited.
Yes.
Awful ugly penis down there.
Yes.
Everything has a price in Thailand.
He said ladyboys aren't really a homosexual thing, but
Ladyboy fucker!
But who fucking cares?
Fastest ladyboy ever seen run of my life.
The sacrifice of a ladyboy.
Because I spoke Thai to that woman.
Yes.
That ladyboy.
What were you saying? What were you saying to her? It gets better in the deeper you go.
I was asking how much it was and what's the room like.
It's like you got a heterosexual guy. You take him on tour to Bangkok and you introduce him to a ladyboy. And yeah, he's excited, she's pretty, she's this, and then he realizes there's an awful, ugly penis down there. I think they're great.
Game time!
Glory, lust, and drama unto Pontiff the King.
Finding a Thai girlfriend in Bangkok nightclub.
Game time!
Bangkok gets a bit of a bad reputation for being full of hookers and ladyboys.
Whatever turns your fancy.
Game time!
That's not a real lady. Get back.
Puts the hand in.
Small breasts, big breasts. I love the female form.
Penis down there.
Puts the hand in.
All sorts of breasts, John.
Does it matter if the breasts are on a ladyboy?
Whatever turns your fancy.
Does it matter if the breasts are on a ladyboy?
They'll turn you into a ladyboy in prison.
Wolfgang went, let one go. He went to hit this ladyboy and went to punch it. It was bang, bang, bang.
Damn straight they will.
Quite well-mannered, nasty, mean, angry, Rolex-worshipping ladyboy lover.
When they pull off their shoes, you got to worry. You know, they pull off their shoes and try and bed their stiletto in between your eyes.
Lady boys and Louis Vuitton.
That's a ladyboy's trick. They do that all the time.
There is no longer Grand Seiko or Longines. There is no Hublot or Panerai. As for all of ye are one under the divine wisdom of our fearless Pontiff.
Love to catch you in bangers. I would buy you dinner, a drink, and a ladyboy. I did go into a ladyboy bar once. Purple Paradise Club. I just wanted to see what it was like. Cost about 2,000 baht. There was nothing nasty or vicious. Quite well-mannered. Chance to feel the breasts. Wanted to see what it was like. They're fairly aggressive. Can you believe that? They drugged them. Quite well-mannered. I personally attracted to ladyboys. You should write a children's book called Ladyboys.
It was bang, bang, bang. And the three Germans were on the ground playing starfish after 3 kicks. You know, the ladyboy kicked the daylights out of the 3 Germans. Just the 3 hits, bang, bang, bang. They were playing starfish.
Small screen, fuck it. Going to tell you. Look, last year, in my birthday, I was a fucking cunt. I was a piece of shit. You're right. Marcelo, you're a fucking wizard. Marcelo, you're a strongman. Fuck you, Marcelo, you're a fucking piece of cunt. You're my biggest enemy. You hate me. You came to my channel and you super chat $100 on my birthday. It's like, you know what? Marcelo, you're a fucking cunt, but happy birthday. Come to my channel, give me $100. Fuck you. You owe me that fucking much. Maybe send me like $20. Oh, thank you for the fucking $20. You could come to my birthday, come to my channel, give me $100. You're a fucking piece of shit. Have a fucking happy fucking birthday. Like, I'm not going to do shit. I'm a fucking cloud cunt, you know. The best part about that, but I knew this is the best part. Come to my channel, give me $100. Fuck you. You owe me that fucking much. You could say that, and you didn't even do that. Fucking poop, the fucking garbage. You could do at least this. I was holding, but you know what? Today is done. Fuck you. I did it in your channel. Why? Because I'm a fucking stupid retard. Because I knew this is the best part. That you guys are fucking so retarded and so fucking stupid. But you know, nobody of your side even came to say happy birthday. So go fuck yourself. Ready? You there? That's it? My fucking enemy sent me 3 times more money than you fucking did in my birthday. You came to my channel to go fuck yourself. I knew. Because to come the day, I are going to flip on the fucking ass. I just was waiting. I was holding myself. Come to my channel. Give me $100. 2 years. 2 years. But you owe me that fucking money. Because you fucking want the money. You little piece of shit. Fucking birthday. 2 years. 2 years. I just was waiting. Not even a coffee super chat. You know what? No. You know what? Fuck you. You owe me like over $100 at least, minimum for my birthday. So go fuck yourself. Fuck yourself.
What's going on, Jakey?
Day after day after day. 4 days of fucking vitriol. Oh, Jake was mean to me. Over and over and over again. Jake this, Jake that. And then you call me fucking boring.
Oh dear, I've been in bed.
And you've cried about the same thing for 5 days fucking straight. I thought we had a bromance going. 4 days he's talking about me for an hour each day while I'm not here. Angelic, let's make up.
We all respect you and love you. You won't listen.
Oh, you're not listening to me. I fucking told you.
I don't have to listen to children, Jake. I was going to bed.
I'm about to burst my load.
Just shut up!
Oh, you're ganged up on me. Just
I'm going to the toilet.
and over it.
Arch, there has been a rumor that Jake is here for your...
Hey, I love those guys. You guys are both great. I love Jake.
Shut up!
And I love my friend Angelic.
We're all tired. I was going to bed.
I support both of you to the death.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Jake is here for your...
He's scared.
You're a little boy. Be quiet.
1 minute. You couldn't even take it off Lux either.
No, you're all children. You know nothing. I know what cunts are. The 2 little cunts came out of my dick. My dick. I know what cunts are. I raised them.
How can we fix this mess? How can we fix it?
Why don't you shut up, you little shits?
Angelic has to apologize to me.
You're out of your mind.
He's scared.
Hey.
Arch, this is how it's going to work. Respect your elders. Shut up, you fucking child. Pick up the fucking guitar. Pick it up, you fucking dickhead. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick up the fucking guitar and play it. Pick it up, you fucking child. Pick it up. I said pick it up, kid. Oh, fuck off, Jay. What for? What the fuck for? Why? We're all tired. I was going to bed.
Well, because someone mentioned it. Someone mentioned it, and so it came up.
Hey guys, how are you? I'm in Hong Kong.
Welcome.
Hello, ArchieLuxury. Oh, he doesn't have his headphones on.
Hello! Good morning,
Hey, man.
Vietnam. Good morning,
What's going on?
Vietnam.
Hello,
Hey.
happy people.
Happy chappies. We've got some amazing people. We've got a great show. It's all happening. I'm getting ready to go to New York. New York. I got to tell you guys, this is going to be amazing. It's literally amazing. By the way, Tan, the man, this has been amazing that you sent the link to Mookie yesterday. Thank you so much for for Watch Nick. Watch Nick.
Yep, you're good.
You do all that. You make sure everything runs smoothly. You're the producer.
Producer
And,
Narc. Just call me Producer Narc.
What's going on, guys?
Narc.
What's going on,
Hey,
Oh, we got
hey.
JJ.
By the way,
We
could I
got the
please
big
ask you
dogs here.
something before we start with the unboxing? I just want to ask you something very quickly there, Tanzeel.
What's up?
I don't know if you saw the video recently when Nico Leonard had some issues with his Ferrari. Basically, he let his friend drive the Ferrari, do some burnouts.
Okay.
A problem came up, as they do, because they're put together with straw, sticky tape, and cable ties.
Yep.
And Ferrari told him, "This ain't fucking warranty."
No, abuse. If you do abuse to the car, they won't warranty shit.
Okay, so what does he do then?
Well, he fixes it. What do you mean? You can afford a fucking Ferrari. You can afford to fix it.
But it's leased. It's leased. He doesn't. It's
Doesn't
kind of on a
matter.
payment.
Lease. No. Even on a lease, you're still responsible to fix it.
Archie knows all about that.
Yeah,
Golden
Bob. Golden Bob.
Barber. It's Golden Barber.
$5. Pump 'em up, jam, big boy.
Arch, can you do me a favor? Switch me and Kesselowitz, please. The
This
dynamic
fucking
is
guy.
still-
This fucking guy with his OCD, man.
There you go. He's looking that way. He needs to be. On
Hey,
that
hey, Arch, I want to do a little bit of a reunion for you. I'm gonna
Yes, sir.
smell it.
Ah!
I figured I had it at my house, so I was like, you know what? I'll
Bring it on the show.
Why not? Why not?
That's beautiful. I got that for you. You honestly deserve it. You know, you really deserve it there. I got to tell you something, man. It's been absolute amazing. The excitement for New York is amazing. What do I say to OC? He wants to catch up with me. What should I be saying to Mr. Zeal?
3 words. 3 words. Eat a dick. 3 words.
Eat a dick. Eat a dick. That sounds very, very good there.
If OC wants to sponsor a 2-drink maximum, you know, we'll see if he sponsors an alcoholic evening. If not, then he can go fuck off.
Speaking of drinks, what are we drinking, Paul? Are we getting a coffee? Are we getting a whiskey? What are we doing? Let's get the beverages going. We got a Red Bull.
Red Bull.
What are we grabbing?
I'm going to get a soda water to start with.
Soda water. Okay, let me grab a soda water. Here we go.
Soda water. Water. I want a water.
JJ, what are you drinking, man? What do you got, JJ? You got some grappa? What are you drinking?
I'm drinking actually a Poland Spring lemon flavor. It's pretty boring.
This is I got raspberry flavor. Raspberry
Sparkling
flavor.
Spring.
What about green tea? Can we do green tea?
I hate green tea. Why not? Really? Who hates green tea?
That's the closest thing I got to the soda water. You know. It bloats you. You know, the soda water.
It bloats? Why does it bloat you?
The carbonation.
You're right.
I like it. If it bloats me, then I won't eat more food.
So how you's going, Paul? What are you wearing? Let's get a wristwatch check. What do we got?
Hey, I'm wearing my bluesy!
I knew it.
You're gonna go full screen here, Archie? You're gonna do some full screens for us? Show us the watches. He wants to do a full screen here. So we got a bluesy. All right, one bluesy. I guess JJ's not on the screen yet, so I'm gonna. I was specifically asked. I was told there's only heavy hitters today, so perpetual calendar, Patek Philippe, boys.
Sweet. I got my Tudor Pelagos 39 on. I'm not camera ready, unfortunately.
Kelsiewicz, what the fuck, man? I thought you told me like this. Archie, I took this.
We may have to put JJ when the unboxing comes around.
I was wearing the PAM 112 today, and Kelsiewicz says, "Take that garbage off." So, I don't know.
Man.
This fucker.
Hey, Ted, did you get those cars from Mike the Snake? Are those the Hot Wheels that he had?
All of you. No, you know what? I do have some. Get this. I have some old Hot Wheels from like the 80s. Like you can see the prices on this shit. Like still got all the dust from the 80s too on it, but 68 cents. Old Countach.
The new Countach is beautiful.
Got Swing Kangaroo, a new member.
All right, guys, let's get some super chats going. Let's get some upvotes. We're gonna.
I am so excited. You know that. I got to tell you, it's such a good feeling having you on the program. You know how many countdowns before I leave. So let's have a look at this. We've got today the 14th in Australia, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. I'm only got 4 more shows before I leave. I'm flying to Canada. Anything I got to do?
Get some maple syrup. Arch, can you do me a favor? Something you haven't done in quite a while. Can you drop the link to your merchandise so I could take a look at it?
Oh,
maybe I want to buy something before watch time to wear to see you. Like maybe other people might also.
Yes. You're a good guy. You know that. You are a very cool guy.
Whoa, I see red.
Okay, we got super chat from Patel Philippe, and Patel Philippe, $100 fucking dollars. Will this unboxing be for a Pam or is it a real Viking watch?
Oh shit!
Unbox that shit.
Yo, Danny, wristwatch check, Danny. We all did it. Wristwatch check. Let's go.
Nice. Very nice.
The blue Z, aka the purple Z.
Oh, it just looks like that way, doesn't it? Looks a bit purple on screen.
I'll put full screen. There you go, full screen, baby.
Just looks a bit purple on screen. Is that Christian Ward, Tom?
Fuck me dead. That's beautiful. Perpetual calendar.
So cool.
Tom, I love that Christian Ward you've got on. It's fucking belting.
Look, I told you that. I was told to take this watch off. Like, Kelsowitz is like, you can't wear that shit on the show, so.
Why not?
Oh. He's got a surprise for us, apparently.
We're talking heavy hitters today. Paul, do you ever go through this exercise? Do you ever just close your eyes and think, if I could have any watch in the world, what would I take? Do you ever do that?
Actually,
you know what? At the watch, forget the bullshit.
It's funny. I do that like for cars. If I could have any car in the world, what would I have? If I could have a watch, what would I have? If I could have a lady, what sort of lady would ideally I like?
A lady boy, Archie, a lady boy.
Flip me over! I got to tell you what I really decided is it's like a car. I don't want a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or by the way, I saw a McLaren drove past me today. No, I don't. You know why I don't? Because I can't afford the upkeep, the brakes, the tires. Oh, fuck. I could have it for about a week.
This is funny. You transition into Carl. You're not the same as you were, Paul. You used to be all about the watches, and now you're.
Now what I'm saying is, with watches, it's the same. I like to have the analogy. So now I'm going for the kill. Right. So with watches itself, I've used to love certain things like a fancy wancy Patek or this or that. Now I want. Instead of wanting the Ferrari, I want the mommy SUV of watches. Yes. I want the mommy SUV.
The eco ship box. It's funny though, because people that have just started tuning into you in the last year or two didn't really get to see the old Archie. You really used to know your watch stuff. You still once in a while fire with some good info, but you were pretty impressive with all that, and you've started to kind of wither a little bit. The Pateks went, and it's been a little. So my goal today is to re-inspire you, Paul. We're going to get you back in the game.
Kelso, he's so uninspired. He's not even reading fucking super chats, this guy.
We got a super chat here for Anthony.
No, he's already doing the taxes, it looks like. All right, go ahead.
We got a super chat here. We got super chat. Where have you been? Bright blue comment, $2. Patel Philippe rocking that Madonna mic with class. Papa don't speak. Papa don't preach.
I was channeling my inner Ali Reza today, so.
And we've got Anthony P. Cool. Anthony P. member for 15 months. See you soon, Arch and friends. That's Anthony Pellegrani. And we got Swinged Kangaroo member for 10 months. Tan with Red Bull. Kalsowitz with unboxing. He told me to think big. And JJ as calm as he always is. Very cool. Also, being a member for 10 months, it said one HR call with Pontiff and birthday call. Ha, ha, ha. We all know how that goes. Hey, I understand.
No matter what I unbox today, I'll always be the tire kicker. You
fucking hell if you bought a watch,
oh my! We don't know if it's real or not.
You haven't bought a watch.
Paul, it's been a long time coming. We've been talking about this. We've gone around the whole market. We looked at Laurent Ferrier. We looked at the Gronefelds. We looked everywhere. Mm-hmm. And the decision's been made, Paul. It's here. The eagle has landed, Paul. The eagle has landed. Any guesses?
Yes.
Any guesses?
It's not that
you don't want to guess.
Okay. No. I like to guess. You know what I'm thinking?
Tell me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go camera off. For poker face, okay. I'm gonna go camera off.
Okay. I'm gonna what I am thinking is I think this watch here, I got to tell you, I need to ask, I want to know a few key questions. Leather strap or bracelet? That would be the first, that would be the most important question.
That's huge. That's a huge giveaway.
Because that gives me the genre. That gives me the genre. Genre!
That means leather bracelet.
So, yeah.
I'm just pulling up the comments that the chat's guessing. So we got FP Jorn, we've got an Alpine Eagle. The Narc thinks you're overly flamboyant, and Sir Nacho says Timex. We got Flat Force as a Grand Psycho. Danny, what do you think?
Ooh.
What do you think, Danny?
Is it that fucking Ben 10 watch you were showing us before?
Which one's that?
Some ugly bastard watch you were showing us. It looked like a Ben 10 watch. They're all green. They're all green and look like an alien watch or something. I can't
remember. We looked at so many, I forget.
They were awful anyway.
Moritz Grossman, yes. That's
Either the chat thinks you're really high end, or they think you just buy shitters. So I don't know which one it is.
All right, shall we, Paul? I'm going to see if I can flip my camera around so we can do a better angle here.
Flip them over. Flip them over. Archie, you get 10 off this show now. I'm fucking leaving. Flip them over.
Are we putting this other Matt and this other guy?
Do you have that? That's me.
Yeah, I'll do it here.
It's my other camera. Is that working? Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Here, I'll switch it over.
Let's see if I can kind of move this in here.
We'll laugh if it pulls some up like a little Voss knockoff.
Archie, why can't you have a fancy PC like this? Like, why do you gotta have something from the fucking 80s?
Yes.
I love his answer.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
And you know what it's like with a fucking burglary going off? I can't buy a fucking PC.
All right, Paul. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes!
So you did a really impressive thing a few years ago when the rancher brought out one of his nice watches. All he did was show you the corner of the box, and you were able to figure it out.
Yes, yes, yes.
Are we ready? Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please.
Well, you're getting some compliments on your table, right? Archie, give us a drum roll. Let's go.
Mike can't give us a bass roll.
What is it, Paul?
I can see a shadow. That's all I see. Is
Yeah,
a
we
shadow.
only see a shadow. We don't see any box yet.
Oh, it's a Lange box. It's a Lange box.
Looks like a Patek box. Patek outer box.
Tago Monaco.
That's a black box.
Oh, that's definitely Paddock. That's Paddock.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Paddock.
Oh!
Hello.
My God, it's the 5196.
Maybe a third.
Here we are, Paul.
3919, maybe.
I'm gonna boom up a little bit. It's my first time with this camera setup, so
Just don't drop the watch, man.
don't drop the watch.
By the way,
Here we go.
All right, so Swinging Kangaroo is saying he's thinking 5990. I don't know if 5990 is really his style, but
How's the
5196.
Pretty good. Sorry about the shakes here.
5227.
We got the shakes. Okay. So here we are, Paul. The new style.
Amazing.
So one thing that's really nice when you take this off, the seal, Paul, the suction. It's like putting on a
The suction.
It's they call that the
sized
Zeal
shoe.
seal. That's the Zeal seal.
Oh, Paul, the Swiss air being released. Oh, Paul, the smell.
He got a Patek.
Oh my
I
God.
can't believe it. He got a Patek.
Oh.
This
perfectly
is
placed
incredible.
dust cover. Like
Luxury, Paul, luxury. The feeling of this suede.
Yes.
Oh,
You could use that as a luxury cum cloth, don't you think? In heaven they use those as cum
Yes.
cloths, don't they? What do you think? Wipe your balls with it, you know.
long time coming, Paul. It's a beautiful thing.
Da-da! Da-da!
Hey, Kelsowitz.
So
You got one super chat for you, Kelsowitz, from the Baba, who says $2 for the shakiest Steadicam of all time.
Exactly.
Is Mike frozen?
I need my assistance. Jesus, I'm working by myself here.
Tanner, what's that do when you get a chance?
Is Mikey
So,
frozen?
Paul, you know,
No.
this is one of those watches where I was asking you if you could have any watch, you know. For me, this is that any watch, you know. I looked everywhere, Paul. I tried them all on. And we'll get into all that later, but that's one thing I really, everyone calls it tire kicking, but you really got to try these watches on. It's the most important part because it may look cool in photos, but until you put it on the wrist, you'll never know if it's really the right one. So I knew this was the right one, and so I pulled the trigger. So.
Wow, nice box. That's what she said.
Mike,
like that for Resident Wood.
Mike, this is going to be a huge Lange release, so big Lange.
Yeah. Oh, I can just tell by the box.
Oh God. Here we go, Paul. Patek. Now here's the thing with the Patek, Paul. It's like Porsche. People say Porsche and there's Porsche, but you can only say Porsche if you own one. So a lot of people say Patek, but the real owners say Patek, baby. Patek.
Patek, motherfuckers.
We got papers, Paul. Papers.
Papers. We got papers. Oh, weekly calendar. He's blown it.
Mike's giving him a standing ovation. Look at this. Mike, clap. Give it to him. Golf clap.
Here we are, Paul. Bada bing, baby.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Baba bing, baba bong.
Well done. It's lovely, that.
Bing
the
bong.
King of metals, Paul. The stainless steel. The weekly calendar. 40 millimeter in its glory. 10.79 mils thick. With the pusher. Hello. So,
Very
Paul,
nice.
this is a 2023 brand new 5212A. Thoughts?
Brand new. When have
That's
you got
lovely.
this from the dealer? Tell me this. You got this from the
No.
dealer?
No, gray, Paul, gray. So these are actually a better buy currently on the gray. They're actually going below sticker. So if you consider tax and the whole nine, you're actually better off going gray.
What did you pay? Or you don't want to say?
Let's get into that later, Paul. That's kind of a vulgar question. I know you love going there, but we'll talk about that. I know you're going to find out.
Fuck. You know what, Kesslowitz, can I say something to you?
Tell me.
That
Can I tell you a
watch.
beautiful fucking touch? Look at this. The fucking case is the same as the pin buckle. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, no.
Look at that.
I got to
That's
tell you
fucking
something,
class, no?
Kesslowitz, that is you to a T. I don't
Isn't
think
it, Paul?
anything. It's a little bit expensive. I didn't think you would have gone that. The writer's strike's still on, or they're back to work? Those lazy fucks are back to work or not?
We're back, baby. We got a movie starting next month.
Holy
Let me
shit.
give
We
you
got
a
a
little
super
wrist
chat.
touch.
Look at this. We got a super chat. Firstly, Neo, $2. Can we see the Leap chair? And we got Fat Windbag Ben, 100 pounds. Help for Tan to get a stepladder to get in the Hurricane. It ain't easy. Get Dafty Plastic a Coke on Monday.
I didn't think about the fucking booklet. That kind of was a bummer, but whatever. It is what it is.
It's a huge super chat, Archie. It's a huge
think about the what?
We should get Marcelo one.
I didn't think about the booklet showing, but that's okay. But here,
that actually fits amazing on your wrist.
Bro, let me tell you, as soon as I go 41 mil to that 5172, it's a little bit off. It's just that difference. I love 39 and 40. These are my two sizes. And bro, it's just amazing. It fits so well on the wrist. So should we talk about the watch, Paul? I know some people know about it, but maybe
Congrats,
others
it's killer
don't.
piece, man. Killer piece.
Educate us, Kelslowitz. Educate us, please.
So first of all, it's a casual Patek, obviously. That was one thing that was tough for me. So many Pateks are dressy, and I'm not a dressy guy. I'm a t-shirt and, just an average looking dude. So I needed something that would kind of fit my style, and this was definitely up there. The thing is with so many of these nice watches, they're all become dress watches, and it's like you look at the Langes and the Groenevels, Laurent Ferriers, you have to wear a suit, in my opinion. I mean, I know you can pull it off, but as far as this watch, I wanted something unique too, and the dial of this there's nothing like it. Not only for the dial itself, but the movement. And it's inspired by the handwritten font. I think most people have heard the story there.
Why don't you tell us the story? Some people don't know the story. Why don't you tell us?
Well, it was one of the in-house designers at Paddock, did this by hand. And when they presented it to Terry Stern, it was originally supposed to go into more of a formal font. And I guess their whole team talked about it, and it was Terry Stern's decision that he wanted to stick with this. And most of the team actually thought it was a bad idea. And even when it was released, I think, even till this day, I think it's kind of hit or miss with some people, either like
I fucking love this. I got to tell you something, Kalsowitz. This is fucking you. I've never seen a watch.
Thanks, buddy.
The only reason, don't take this the wrong way, right? Fuck, you've come a long way by doing a bit of Uber. Can I say that to you?
Thanks, buddy.
Fuck,
I appreciate that.
You've really. The only reason I didn't think you're going to get that watch is I didn't think you were successful enough to achieve that watch.
Well, I'll tell you a story off the air that kind of delayed it, but we'll save that for off the air. I also just wanted to make sure I was getting the right.
I'm not jealous.
No.
Bullshit. Bullshit, Archie. You're fucking jealous. Don't act like you're not jealous.
No, I'm not. Honestly, I don't have jealousy anymore. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, Tan, just a little bit.
Should he switch the tang buckle, get the deploying, or?
Okay, so let's talk about that. I actually went to Paddock yesterday.
Can you get it's a steel? It'd have to be a steel.
Yeah,
you can.
Yes, you can. It's around $1,500 US, which is half
That's not
the
terrible.
price of the gold. No, it's not terrible at all. And the advantage of that, they have the quick release straps on this, but the bummer is you still have to use the tool for the pin buckle. So my thought is, forget that. I'll just get another strap with the clasp, and then I'll just have two strap options that way. And I told the lady at Paddock I wanted to do the deployant clasp, and she was like, eh. And I was like, what's wrong with that? She's like, Paddock really doesn't like when you change the look of the watch.
So Kelsey, you should consider this strap. This is the 50. This is from the 5172 that JJ had.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Blue, because the thing is, the blue actually looks. I don't know if you've seen pictures of that watch on this strap, but it's pretty nice. And look, obviously, it works with the deployant buckle, and
Yes.
yeah. So that's what I would do.
Yeah, I like that idea. I'm just coming from Rolex and that glass Huta I've had. I just prefer the deployant. And actually, when we go to New York, I was going to order it at the boutique here, and they said they actually order them from New York. So when we're out there, I might go in there and just get it from them. And they actually have two straps that just got discontinued. There's a red strap, which I think might actually go nice with the little red hands in there.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's kind of crazy, but
I've seen photos of it on the red strap, and it looks pretty fire because, like you said, right, there's a little red paint on the
a little accent
on the day of the week. Yeah. Look, Archie, you got you're backing up here on some money, big boy.
I'm just in. I'll be honest with you. I'm fucking shocked. We've got Swinging Kangaroo $2, and why Mikey has his bass on. He's just practicing a bit. Can you, Mike, just rip some chords in celebration of this watch? Please rip a few chords. Unmute Mike and rip a few chords. Just rip a few chords. Okay? We got Golden Baba, $52.12. Golden Baba. Holy fuck. That is a super chat there.
That's a good
That's a good one. That's a good one for sure.
Can I please say something to you? I want to say this to you. I loved my 5196 I had. However, I felt it was a bit of a compromise if that was my only Patek.
Right.
And I don't want to be nasty, but all of the Pateks I had, in hindsight now, they were probably a little bit small. Okay?
Yeah, that's the thing. They're all kind of in that 37, 38 range, generally speaking, up until
recently.
And
I got to be honest with you, I think they are kind of stuck. I think, look, they'll probably go okay because there's always an Asian market for that stuff.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, you know what I really wanted to do? I got out of that Patek because I thought, you know what? I'm not wearing it. Also, let's be totally honest there. My financial situation, I wanted to try and reduce some liabilities. I owe a lot of money on the car. I just want to reduce because I'm getting old. I'm an old fuck. Not only am I a fat fuck, I'm an old fat fuck. And I really wanted to do something. I You know what it would be an ideal watch for me? That suits you to a T because you're young and you're peppy and you're cool. I reckon for me, Tan would be a 5130 white gold.
World time.
World time.
I'm not a big fan of the one Marco's looking at, just because I don't like the bracelet. I kind of agree with you on the strap on that one.
Oh yeah, you guys were talking about that yesterday. You know the one he needs to get? I think it's a 5960/1A. It's a stainless steel on the
JJ
bracelet.
had a white gold version of that.
Yeah, there's a stainless steel version.
Platinum.
He's thinking the white.
Platinum. Fuck me, Dad. That's the one with the wrong buckle. Remember?
I had both buckles, but yeah, I get your point. Thanks.
Yeah, how'd you like it, JJ? The one turnoff for me on that watch is it was like 14 mils thick, so that was kind of a buzzkill.
Yeah, you got a lot going on. Annual calendar, chronograph, automatic. You know, it's a lot to fit.
So let's get back, if you don't mind, Paul. I'd love to just kind of divulge more, just because I'm into the fucking thing. So you know, handwritten font, all caps, which I write in all caps, and I cross my 7, so it's just really up my alley. And you know, you got the silver. They call it a silver opaline dial, but it's more of like a cream white. Depends on how the light hits it. When there's no light, it's more of a silver, kind of like that.
What do you think of the black and gold hands?
I like it. I mean, the black polished hands. I think it works. Yeah, I'm a fan. I mean,
I think it brings good contrast to that. I think it brings good contrast to that dial.
And it's just like classic Patek, you know. If you see what this watch was inspired from, it actually came from a watch from the 50s. It was the 2512, which was a piece unique. It's a 46 millimeter yellow gold. And that's where they got the inspiration for the 2-tiered lugs, Paul, which is really difficult to achieve.
Yeah, you know what's interesting is
the lugs lie over the case band, which I don't know if, I mean, people don't think that's a big deal, but it's actually very difficult to do that.
Here, Kelswitz, I'll show you on the 5320, you can see it goes with the 3-tier step lugs. So they're doing this on Patek's doing these on these new cases that they have, which is you know, like I like the 2-step and the 3-step lugs, but not everybody's a big fan of them.
Well, and the thing I learned too about how they put this together here, let's just show. You know, it's a 3-piece case. So you have a snap bezel, a snap back, and a case band, which you could see from the side there, if I can get it to focus. Yeah, so you can kind of see those pieces. I can't get the focus here. But you can see how it's basically a 3-piece design there. And what they do is they take a high tonnage press and they push these together with no heat. So basically you get, you know, what I love here is there's just no screws or anything. You know, it's just a nice clean finish. You know, no engravings, no 30 meters, no Swiss made, no automatic, none of that bullshit. You know, it's a Patek. They don't need to fucking tell you.
A Patek.
What does we got a super chat here from Neo, $2. If you want to continue to be my pontiff, drive Uber. If you want to continue to be my pontiff, drive Uber. Uber. And we got the mask, $10. Nice old fat fuck. Enjoy your shows.
You know what?
I got Kelswitz, that strap is you. That is you.
It works.
That caramel strap
original.
is you. It's steel. Tan, I got to tell you something. This watch suits him to a T. You were looking at one of these.
I have one of these.
I know. You were looking.
Look, Kelswitz was in. What were you in, Korea or Taiwan? You saw this. Yeah,
that's when I first tried it on. Yeah, we were talking about this watch since last year. I mean, this has been years in the making.
Yeah, Archie, he tried it on. He was unsure. I said, look, go with your gut on this one. I think you really like this one, and I think it was the right choice for him.
It's absolutely gorgeous. So, are you saying that its construction is basically they heat parts up till they expand and they snap it together, and when everything cools off?
Cold formed.
No,
so
but
that's the
the assembly,
snap back, mid case, and then a snap bezel.
Yeah, so they heat up like the case so that the bezel and the cap slide on, and then when it all cools off, it tightens up and makes a really nice tight seal.
It could be. I'm honestly not an expert. I just read this.
Okay.
But you know, another difficult thing they've achieved here is 5 hands, Paul. very difficult to actually put 5 hands stacked like that. If you talk to watchmakers, you know, they're all doing something different.
Yeah, this
Yeah, no,
watch
that's
actually,
difficult. That's
Archie, I
difficult.
think this watch has like 50 jewels or something. It's pretty.
That's right.
Yeah, it's got a lot.
So let's talk about the movement, which is a fascinating thing. You know, it's the 26330 SCJSE, and the 26330 came out in 2019, and basically, it's the new version of the 324. It's more reliable. It's got the stop seconds, and the 26330.
The hacking seconds, hacking
That's right.
seconds,
Hacking. That's right. What was I going to say? That's
It's a
exactly.
beautiful-
Also, the 26330. That's actually the size of the movement itself. So it's
Can I ask you something?
millimeters
How did your
in
wife respond
diameter.
to this watch? How did your wife respond to this watch?
You know, out of all the watches I showed her, she told me to get the Patek.
Yeah.
Her
What
friend
else
has the Pateks. That
What
will
else were
time
you?
it, so.
What else was like on the short list for the final purchase?
Short list. I really like that 5226, man. The asphalt dial. But
Were
that's
you
just
able-
it's a 3-hander and it's gold. And you know, I just thought the stainless and the complication was a lot more special, and a little less money. If I could.
And
be
the best
honest.
part is you didn't have to suck dealer dick. You didn't have
That's
to suck.
the thing.
So does that mean you're out of the purchase for that? Remember that garbage you were offered, that Lorient Ferrier crap? Can you go back to them and say, you know what? This is what I'd like you to do, Kesslowitz, because you're such a nice guy. I'd like you to wear that Patek, go into them and just go, you know what? I want to thank you for helping me on my journey.
Yeah.
But I've decided to go Patek. At the end of the day, it wasn't about money. This is what you say to them. You know what? I said, you know what? I helped my dad buy a car. You know the reason I helped him buy a car?
Tell me.
So
You're
I
a
could
nice
ring,
guy.
because I could ring all the dealers he didn't buy cars from and say to them, you know what? We decided, we're Mercedes people. We decided to go Mercedes. It wasn't about price, it was about service.
You know, you just reminded me of something.
And you know what? These dealers are scramming. You know what they and the thing is, they're all cunts. They're all fucking cunts. And my dad's got a pissy fucking C200 with a plastic interior. It smells like a Clark rubber store. Okay, there's no fucking cow in that car. The only cow that's in that car is the bitch that my dad's dating. You know, that's the only cow in that car, right? I can tell you this now. There's only one cow in that car.
One thing I do love about Mercedes is when you shut the door, you know that
Okay,
sound.
I'll tell
that
you what
just
I love about
perfect-
Mercedes. You know what I love about Mercedes? You know what I love about Mercedes?
Oh, we got them started.
You know what I love about Mercedes? The plastic parts. The plastic parts. The plastic parts. His thermostat went $2,400.
Money's backing up, big boy.
$2,400 for a plastic thermostat. Here we go, guys. Super chat. Where have you been? Artie Lange and Sun, $9. Congrats, Kalsowitz. Wear it in good health. Arch Tan suggests 2 Pateks for Kalsowitz to add to this stunner 52212 stunner for a 3-piece meal deal. I tell you what I would do as a 3-piece. Can I tell you what I would do, Kesslowitz?
Well, I got a 4-piece now, baby. But tell me.
No. If you wanted to have a 3-piece Patek deal.
Oh, I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so what I'd say is this is my weekly calendar, right? So that's your calendar function watch. You either get that, an annual calendar, or a perpetual. So you've got your weekly calendar, right? I would then get a world time. I reckon the 5130 is the sweet spot, or a 5230. Okay,
right.
And as a third Patek, you know what I would get then as a third Patek?
Go ahead.
A 6119. That's the new.
Those are. I looked at those. Those are amazing, but that you got to
They
wear
are.
a suit. Just all black polish. The Clou de Paris. You know that movement. They got to start putting that in more watches. That new movement.
Yeah, but they are.
Yolanda,
But what I'm saying to you is that is what I reckon. But you know what? The whole beautiful thing
That would
about a
be good.
Patek is, you know what the beautiful thing is? You only really need one. How many fucking? I mean, honestly, unless you were
Paul, you
super
forgot.
wealthy.
You forgot, Paul. You never actually own a Patek.
Patek. Well, I know that for sure. I don't own them. They're gone. I still own them, but they're not in my control.
All right, I'm gonna give you a different 3-piece combo, similar to lines as Archie. I was thinking of the world time, so I'm gonna say 5212 is your calendar watch. You've got the 5935A, which is the steel world time chronograph. So you're getting a world time and a chronograph in steel. Because for those that don't know, Kalsowitz does Steadicam in Hollywood, so he's obviously gonna be working when he's wearing his watches, and I think the 5212 as well as the 5935, which by the way, Archie, is where he gets the deployant because that comes on the deployant, the steel deployant. So the 5935A, it's got a salmon dial, and then the third piece, Kelsowitz, I would say either the 5226, which is gold because you would have two steel pieces, you get a gold piece, and it's more all those pieces, the 5935, the 5212, and the 5226 are all very contemporary for a younger guy like Kelsowitz is.
You know the thing with the 5226 though, I love it, but there's nothing else like this. And the 5226 is cool until someone walks up with the 5326, and then you're just, you got the baby.
But think about it, right? That's a travel time, right? Like it's a travel time watch, and you would have, if you took the 5935, you'd have a world time chronograph, which I think would trump the 50.
You know that feeling, Paul, when you're in the C240 and then the E350 pulls up next to you,
But you know what? I got to tell you something, Kestowitz. No jokes aside, and all things. I am not jealous. I think that is a fucking amazing choice. I don't think I'm cool enough to pull it off.
Yeah,
like, you are so fucking cool.
No, you could pull it off, Paul. You need to get out of that dress watch stuff. You need to get into something.
I tell you what I want to do. I'm actually excited, Tan. I am actually excited that my goal is this. I want to pay my house off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I got two goals, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
I'd like to get a good size, big size paddock. And I'd like to get a third or fourth hand Cayman.
Ooh. Cayman would be nice. I think that'd be a good retirement car. Rip around Australia in it. It's good. It's a good choice.
Yeah. Mind you, the BMW is probably, there's nothing wrong with BMW. I think BMW makes great stuff.
Look, when you're looking to retire, Porsche is probably your choice, I would say.
Yeah. The only problem is I don't have much in my 401k.
You don't have a 401k, you mean you're super?
Yeah, I don't have much there. And if I'm looking at getting divorced soon because the wife's just giving me the shits. I don't think I'll.
Hey, look, we gotta pay the bills, baby. You got some super cash to pay the bills.
Well, while Archie's looking for that, I like the 5930 because it's a little smaller and it's in precious metal, the blue dial.
No, you didn't do that last one.
P. Clen, $2. Smartest man in Australia. What did you pay, tire kicker? Don't be a skirt. Yeah, we want to know. Look, there's nothing wrong with what you've paid. Just tell us what you've paid. You paid the market price.
Under retail, I'm sure.
Under retail, he said.
Under retail, Paul. It's vulgar. It's vicious and vile.
It's vulgar.
I'm very grateful, Paul. I'm very grateful about it. I'll tell you.
We both, Keslowitz, we both have had tough times. I had to drive taxis. I've had some fucking hard times.
Well, you and I share a lot in common. We both of our moms passed away at young ages. We've both gone through a lot of nasty things. So when you go through the ups, you go through the downs, and you make the best of it.
That is so fucking beautiful. Did you consider any Vacherons? Did you consider any Vacherons?
I did.
Okay.
I like the Overseas. It's a great watch, but at the end of the day, it's a three-hander. So it's like, what's so special? It's great.
We got a super chat from Neo, $10. Can we see all four watches together? Congrats,
Yes.
Congrats, wear it wearing.
Yes, I actually just went to the bank save today. That's why I couldn't do it yesterday. Okay. So Paul, another thing about this watch you probably know because you've had Paddocks, but first of all, the winding, Paul. It's like biting into a butter croissant.
I
it is so
know
smooth.
Exactly.
You can't even hear it, Paul. You can't even hear the gearing is polished so perfectly. It's like you're not even turning it. And when I first clicked over the date, oh my God. That's why I was making that reference to the Mercedes door. That's what it feels like. It's like a ka-chunk. It's just like.
Hey, Kelsowitz, can you show because they do the French 7, right? It's a 7 with the line through it. That's actually pretty nice. If you see under February, February. Well, you can see. Yeah, sure. Change the date. Be all right.
I don't know. I'm scared to change the date. I already said it, dude.
No, you know what's good about the weekly calendar?
I'm scared because Archie always said years before. He's like, the date always gets fucked up.
No, Jordan, don't worry about it because here's the thing: when you actually change, it's not like a perpetual calendar where you can only change it at a certain time. You'll actually be fine at this time.
Right. I was reading that in the manual. You can't hurt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a fucking amazing.
What size is that? What's the lug width on that? Is that 20 or
20? It's 20, and then it tapers down to 16.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they all taper to 16, right? I'm pretty sure, unless the older models go to 14. Some of them, but
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous, man.
And Paul, another fascinating thing, just getting into the movement itself. We were talking 26-330.
Can you turn it around so you can take a look?
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
Make sure I cover my little cereal here. Boom, baby. So, Paul, normally the 26-330 is just a time and date. It's hours, minutes, seconds, and dates. But they've added, the week, the date, and the day. And there's different ways companies do this. You have an integrated movement, or you have module. Yes.
Yeah.
But this is what's called a semi-integrated movement. So what's basically happening when it's integrated is everything's being built on one plate. And when you go to the module, it's like a wedding cake. You get a second plate and a second plate. And that's why you see on like an AP, when you look at the date, it's like you're looking through a well, because you actually are looking into like a deep hole. And same as like a Jaeger-LeCoultre chronograph. If you look at the crown and the buttons, they're on a different axis. If you look at it, the buttons are taller than the crown itself because it's on a module. But this watch is semi-integrated, Paul. So you have that main mechanism, and then in this available space on that plate, they build in the complication. So they don't stack it, and that's why you're still able to keep this at 10.79 mils thick.
Wow.
The 5226 is, I think, 8.8, I want to say. So you don't add that much, and the way they've done that is by making it semi-integrated. And the only two companies that I know of that are doing that is Patek and Lange. It's really expensive, and it's very difficult to fit the parts in. But the advantage you get there is when they go to service it, all the parts are basically modular.
The interesting thing too, Kelsowitz, is they debuted the 26-330 with this watch.
Right.
The new movement. The update of the 324 Archie was in this watch, which is pretty interesting because it's not like in a Calatrava or in a Nautilus. They put it in the weekly calendar, which is I would say it's a pretty important point for the piece.
One thing when I was, the first year or two I looked at this, one thing I wasn't sure of was the date window itself, because it's a different color than the rest of the dial, and I wasn't sure about that. But now I see that it gives it contrast, and I actually saw a guy online do a rendering where he took out the date, and it fucked it. It's better with the date. You don't realize it until it's not there. It's kind of one of those things.
Here we go. Super chat from P Clan, $2. What's the lug to lug, Kasowitz?
20. Oh, you mean the 20 lug width? The lug to lug, I don't know actually. It's probably like
46,
49.
47, 49.
Yeah, I actually don't know.
These fit really well.
I will say the lugs are a bit longer than most other watches, but that's another thing. The welded lugs and that finish, the difference in finish on the black polish.
Interestingly enough, Patek actually doesn't weld lugs.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it a separate part though that they put on?
They don't weld them. There's two methods to do it. Like that is actually the downside of this piece is you would expect them to weld the lugs on this, and it's actually a stamped case is how they do it. So that was the downside to the way they made this case.
Why is that a downside? Why is that a downside?
Oh, it's just cheaper, right? It's not as expensive to do.
Are the lugs screwed on then, or are they stamped in during the stamping process?
It's in the mold.
This one's
in the mold as a one piece. It's a one piece, so that as they do it. But that would make it stronger, I think. I'm not a big fan of welded. I think that I can see the pros and cons to it.
Yeah, they just don't do it.
The quick release band too, Paul. You see.
Ah, it's beautiful. That is absolutely. So, how did you find a dealer to buy this? So, are you going to go to all the dealers like Laurette Ferrier who offered you dog shit?
I'm going to go to all the local pawn stores and say, "Hey, my grandpa gave me this. What would you give it for me? I don't know what it's worth. That's how you would do it, right?"
It's not a Rolex.
So I almost bought this watch from Marco, and shout out to Marco Ferrante, because let me just tell you, that guy is one of the best customer service people. When you text him, instant response. Okay, instant response, like amazing. I'm like, why isn't everyone like this in business?
They're not hungry like the young man, you know. They're not
Dude,
hungry.
I'm like, I text him, I send it, and it's like bubbles. 3 seconds later, I got bubbles coming back already.
Can we nickname him Bubbles? That'd be great.
Dude, so anyways, Marco and I went back and forth because he had one in stock, and we just couldn't get there on the price. I love the guy. I know he's got to make a profit, but we couldn't get there. So, you know, I've been scouring Moda for quite a while, and I was very skeptical to go on to Moda for, you know, I just checked for prices. But there's some very reputable dealers on there. If you actually look into them, you know, they're not just on Moda. You can get references from plenty of storefronts that have done work with these guys. So I found a reputable dealer on Moda, and we got to talking. And the gentleman had actually purchased this directly from Paddock. He had his name on the paper. And everything was checking out. He gave me all his references. They all checked out. He gave me Josh at European Watch Co. He gave me Adam at Menta Watches, you know, and I hit all these guys up, all legit. And even with all that said, I was still like, I don't know if I want to wire this guy, you know, and then so what I did, you know, I didn't want to wire, and then he shipped. So what I did was I had Nazar Moda, who's the administrator of the group, middleman the deal for me. So he charges a 1% fee to do that, but I highly recommend it because, especially since I was buying this brand new in box, I wanted to make sure it was indeed, you know, since I didn't have it in hand. So I was happy to pay him and have a third party basically say, yeah, it is what it is. You know, it is as described. And once they shipped the watch to Nazar, I wired them, and then Nazar sent it to me. So it was a very safe transaction. And
speaking of safe transactions, Archie, we got some super chats.
There it is.
We got some super chats. Super chats. Where have you been? Where have you been? $50. $50 from Patel Philippe. Big congratulations, Kelsowitz. You better wear that to New Watch Time, New York. Don't be a pussy like Bear wearing a shader. Let's fucking go. Viking go.
Yes.
That is absolutely.
Are you actually gonna wear it to New York, or are you gonna like hide it in the safe, man?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Bro, I think you know me.
Archie, he's gonna show. How are you gonna let your disciple stunt
The
on
tire kicker, Paul.
The tire kicker.
The tire kicker is gonna fucking outshine. What is happening? Paul, wake up, Paul. Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. We got another super chat here from Toyota Mo. Toyota Mo, $10. Huge congratulations, Kesslowitz. Not going to lie, I do miss my 5212. I had my reasons for getting rid of it. Since we're talking Pardex, would like to hear the panel's thoughts on the 6007G. I got to be totally honest with you. I personally think the sweet spot is the 6006. It's the one that I had. I like the black and the
generation.
Yeah, I don't like. They released the original 6007 was in steel, and that was to pay the mortgage off on the new building. I mean, how fucking phony is that? They released a watch to try and pay the building off, Tan. What did you think of that?
Look, I've tried on the 6007. I think it's good. So, yeah, personally, I think it's a great watch. And I know that both Toyota Mo and Hoff are really interested in that piece. And look, again, why I chose those three pieces for Kelsowitz, they're more contemporary. A younger guy is going to want to wear them. So, yeah, I think the 6007 is a good one. I'd get it in the Tiffany blue, though. I wouldn't get it in the yellow or the red. I know Mo might get it in the red.
I think I'm with you, Paul. The 6006, I think it's a little more timeless. You know, they start getting.
I think that's a better watch. I think that is a better watch.
Yeah, certainly.
Look at these snooty fucking Paddock owners. JJ, these snooty Paddock owners are too good now for the 6007. They're too good for this shit now.
I think you hit the nail on the head, though, with the colorway, because if you're going to get the red, you might as well get the 6006 in red. But I like that lighter blue color. I think that's the sweet spot for that particular one. The thing is, the 6006 you could get at a really good price. You know, nobody seems to want the precious metals. Very similar with the 5930 and the 5935, right? 5935 is going for more than the precious metals piece, which I don't really get, but
Steel, salmon dial.
I'm gonna get off this camera and
Right.
go back to my my normal.
Kesslowitz, I gotta tell you, man, seriously, man, no bullshit. That is a fucking beautiful, 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 beautiful. I think, in my opinion, forgive me if I'm wrong, Tan, but I reckon that is a better watch than the 6007. The problem with the 6007 is so many color choices. It's so trendy. You know what? I don't want to be the trendy fuck. I want to be the fat old fuck who
But
has
again,
a
Archie,
paddock.
he that's a gold watch, right? So him wearing a steel watch is going to be perfect for his work.
Oh, steel is amazing.
That's
Sirocco sales $2. This has got to be the longest unboxing on record. That's good. It's amazing unboxing. And Mobster $2. Arch, how much debt do you owe and at what rate? Okay, you know, I'll be honest with you. I got 10,500 at 14% on my Visa card. And I put 2 in. Actually, I had some money come in the other day from some PayPals. I've actually reduced it a bit, which I'm going to use that card on my New York trip.
Speaking of New York trips, Arch, I sent you a little something in WhatsApp. Let me know, what do you think? I made us a thumbnail. Maybe we could use.
Ooh, yes, sir.
I want a yay or a nay.
Yeah, Archie, where's all the build-up videos? Like last year, you had like 1,000 New York videos. You got no build-up videos this year. Is it security? Was the reason why you're not doing it? Like, well, what's up?
Yeah, I just kind of, I had some issues. Okay.
I had some personal problems. Okay, we get it.
Yeah.
You want to read some of these? You want to read some of these super chats? Super chats.
I just gotta get some issues here. We got some super chats. We got Mobster. Arch, how much debt? So I've got a credit card. I got mortgage, and I got the Beamervich. Beamer's at 6.99. The house is at 1.2, but it's about to go to over 6%. And the credit card's about 14%. We got Pete Clan, the smartest guy in Australia, $5. Timok is tanking Arch. What do you think will happen after you turn on the Aussie charm to his big donors in New York? Look, I don't look. He's had good times. He's had bad times. It's very cyclical. The business is cyclical. If you don't have the zeal in your side, it is very tough to make a living. I will say that it is extremely hard to make a living if you don't have the zeal on your side.
Speaking of the zeal on your side, I got to give a shout out to Tan because he's dealt with all of my bullshit for the last couple of years. He's my go-to, hitting him with the DMs. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? And he's really helped me. He's really been a good, guy to.
He told me we need some heavy. He told me we need some heavy hitters on the show. So bring your best watch. Is what he told me. He's like, "What are you wearing today?" I'm like, I'm wearing a Pam. He's like, "Nah." He's like, "Don't show up with that."
We got to put the full court pressure on Paul. We got to get him back into paddock.
Look. I tell you honestly, I honestly want to pay off some debt. I got to tell you, sometimes it's good to be desiring stuff instead of just instantly getting it. You have to instantly get this stuff.
That's what makes it so much better. It's like years of buildup,
Excuse me. Sorry.
Tan, I got to tell you.
So you said for retirement, you're looking for a 5130. That's your exit watch. Is that still what you're thinking, or?
Yeah. I look. I haven't. Yeah, that's a nice big size paddock. Yes.
So Fat went back bed and is saying, "Get the Sov back." Aren't you going for lunch with him in plastic, or like what's happening?
That's only plastic. It's only plastic on Monday. Sov's too busy working.
Okay.
He's too busy working.
And by the way, we had a super chat yesterday. I don't think we got to it. It was a question about who are the 2 platinum members of your channel. So if you'd like to read them out, Archie, I don't think you got to it yesterday. The 2 platinum members was I think Madman. Madman super chatted. So I don't think you got to that answer yesterday.
Yes,
I think there's 2. There's 2 of them.
I've got to tell you seriously, there's some absolute amazing stuff that happens there. We have got Malik Diamond is one, and the other one, of course, is I'll tell you exactly. I'm just looking it up now. Da-da-da-da. I'll find it. Just give me a minute. I'm finding it now, okay? Let me find that now. I got to tell you, I really feel that you've reached a new level, Kesslowitz. That is a fucking amazing level. You got a small compact collection.
Let me tell you something. You know, you put on a roll. You know, they say, oh, when you wear a suit, you feel more confident. You know, when you wear the Rolex, it's like, yeah, this fucking feels good. When you put the Patek on, Paul, it's like, get the fuck out of my way. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
So cool, bro. Just feels amazing, you know.
Kangaroo is platinum.
The king.
Okay, swinging kangaroo.
The king of
you
watches,
understand that?
Paul.
Swinging kangaroo is platinum. Swinging kangaroo. We got Fat Windbag Ben is platinum, right? I'll tell you who else is platinum. Those two are platinum. Let me look through one more page. Mental Jock is silver. Joseph D is silver.
Wow, how does it take you this long?
AC Morgan is silver.
It's Malik Diamond. It's Kangaroo, and it's Fat Windbag Ben.
That's it. There you go. And also Malik Diamond. There's three. There's actually three.
Yeah, I think Kangaroo just added it today.
Yeah,
So
Kangaroo.
Big thank you to him.
Big thank you to that. We got I got to tell you something seriously, Kesslowitz. No jokes aside, I think that watch suits you so perfectly. I would love one. There's still a bit. My problem is the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar.
Mid-30s US.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Okay.
You want to know what?
That's not bad at all.
When they came out, Paul, they were 60 grand. Okay.
Mid-30s, not bad at all.
If you bought it earlier this year, you were looking at 40 plus. Okay. Just by waiting, I mean, I don't want to tell. I'll tell you what I paid later, but you can get them for mid-30s. So now is the time. I mean, they have come down. You're not gonna. These aren't going to go below 30. I mean, if they did, the market's fine.
I can't see them going.
You love
I
it.
can't see them going.
You have paid your apartment off, Kesslowitz?
Yeah, we'll talk. I'll tell you about it. You know, I'll tell you off the air. I had a real estate thing happen. We'll talk about it off the air.
Okay, look at this. He's loaded. Patel, he's loaded. What did you buy? A Ferrari, or what did you buy? Tell me what you bought.
What happened to the thumbnail, Arch? You forgot? You got sidetracked?
Thumbnail.
I need an approval. I need a yay or a
Approved. By the way, did you see Marcelo's getting a tattoo? An AC3
didn't even look at it.
Did he finally agree to do it?
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's so cool. That's a great tattoo.
There it is. That's a beautiful piece. Can you pull it up, Arch? Look at it, or no good?
Yeah. I'm pulling it up now, man. That is a great graphic. Fuck you, really into this artsy stuff because this is amazing. Let's just call this up.
Made it while we were talking here now.
Fucking hell! Look at this.
I need the seal of approval.
Here we go. I love it.
What do you think, Archie? We can use that for thumbnails while we stream during the event.
Wow, that's amazing. That is fucking amazing. I love it.
Thanks.
That is fucking incredible.
That looks great.
We can use it for thumbnails and stuff if we want.
Archie, you're on TikTok? So on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I know you're on TikTok.
I'd put that under my thing. I don't think.
Fuck, he'd blow up on TikTok for sure.
Oh yeah, he don't even have to do anything except make shorts and cut them into all his old videos into shorts. You could literally hire someone to do that as a project for you, Arch. Go through your old catalog and just make shorts. You'd probably have a million subs on TikTok.
You know what we need to do at Watch Time, Archie? We need to chase down this guy and actually get this done.
Alongside the Swiss. So Clive Watch Wrangler Brian, didn't you promise Tanzio Ansari that Tim would autograph a poster to his biggest fan? I actually did promise that you would autograph a poster for ArchieLuxury and we would send it to him.
If you have a poster of me, that's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, so no.
Is that a thing?
So, it's going to be a thing because we're going to have a poster made of you, and you're going to need to autograph it to ArchieLuxury because I promised that we would send one out.
I can do, but do we ship internationally?
Well, we will. We will.
That's the first international gift we've ever given away. Congrats, Archie.
It's been like 5 years in the making.
What's going on, big boy? Why are you zoning out?
Hey, I'm just going to run a clip. Do you want to see a clip? Do you want to see a clip?
Roll the clip.
Okay, so I just want to bring this clip up here. Just having a look. My good mate, good friend. Okay, let's have a look at this clip here. This is a clip. I'm going to bring it up. I want to get Tan's opinion on this here because Tan is the man.
Do you want to handle these?
Swinging Kangaroo, $5. Congrats, Kalsowitz. Very nice piece. And what's next? Are you going to look at Rolex again, or the sky is higher now? Is it going to change your love to watches? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
He's so content right now. I'm so
you still love your Batman, don't you?
Yeah, and I got the bat. I haven't gotten rid of anything. You got to have the Rolex because, I mean, at least for now, you know, I'm walking around like, you know, it's brand new. So you just got to have the Rolex just to throw on and not worry about. So they definitely will fill a role, but it's such a different feeling, Paul, when you put this on. I'm not nothing on Rolex, but because it's such an amazing watch, you know, probably one of the best watches on bracelet. But it's just a different level, you know, different level. But you still get -3 +2. Which is something I want to discuss because out of all the high-end brands, Patek is the only one guaranteeing that. You know, you go to Lange, FP Journe, they tell you that's just marketing. That's just marketing. It's like, no, it's not.
Nah, dude, my perpetual calendar has been running at like 1 to 1.5 seconds fast.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's
you get
really,
that Gyromax
really
going.
accurate.
You get that cylinder. It's like, dude.
Yeah, like my Royal Oak was like +7 maybe a day. It was not great.
Well, from what I understand, there's no guarantee. So even if it's +15, it's like it's working. You know, that's from what I've heard. I don't know. I don't own one.
No, you're probably right. We've got one more here, Archie, from
Mike the Mistake, $5. Patek and Pantera. Thank you so much there. Okay, let's take a sticky beak at this video.
This is my brand new front mat. Good to see you, bro. And this is the moment where the Swiss police tried to take away my brand new Ferrari and my brand new front mat. However, this isn't the worst thing that happened on this trip. It's about to get a whole lot worse. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I genuinely... Yeah, electrical system failures. This is saying it's in reverse while it isn't. Let's go! Woo! Battery. My life is over. And they said it invalidated the warranty. But how did I get to this point? 3 months ago, I bought my absolute dream car. I bought one of the last ever produced Ferrari 812 GTSs. I got every bell and whistle that you can possibly imagine. It is the perfect car. Bar one thing that Ferrari couldn't help me with. Do you remember when F1 sounded like F1 when they still used V12s? That's how I wanted my Ferrari to sound. So I set off to Germany to perfect my Ferrari 812 GTS. It's now time to reveal my 812 GTS. I've done a little bit more than I was intended to do. I didn't want to go mayhem, but I did. I did go mayhem. Before I'm going to show you the end result of my A12 GTS, I just want to apologize towards my family. I am sorry, but we have no food on the table for a couple of weeks. To my neighbors, I sincerely want to apologize to my neighbors because this is going to be noisy. What have you done to my A12 GTS? We finished you the best exhaust ever. The best exhaust ever. We've lowered the suspension. You lowered the suspension, yes. And look at the wheels. They are absolutely insane. It's a complete and other different car. First of all, it sounds like an F1 car. It already sounded beautiful, but it's nothing in comparison to what it sounds now. Novitec is only 200 kilometers away of the most beautiful.
What do you think of that? What he's done there, Tan?
Well, look, first of all, he's modified it, right? So he put in an aftermarket exhaust and he lowered the car. So that for sure, if the brand sees that, it'll. I mean, look, they'll void the warranty, but like probably not.
You really need to. It's already a low car. Why would you?
I lowered my first Lamborghini, and it's a bitch to drive. Like I used to live in Ireland, so like, the Irish roads ain't that great, I'll tell you. So I don't think I'd be lowering a car in Ireland personally.
Either that or have a bag system that raises the front and just basically drive around with your front end up high. Because
so
beautiful roads in the world. So I thought, you know what?
When you have
Job
such a long
done.
front,
Perfect. So
You
we
gotta-
have a beautiful.
God, awesome.
You followed me.
Awesome.
You followed me.
Ah, God. It's good to see you, bro. And you? How are you?
Road trip.
I'm feeling home here, you know.
Is that bad for your car?
So look, I'll tell you what he's doing. So Nico's very good friends with a channel called Daily Driven Exotics. He's appeared on their channel before. They're Canadians.
DDE.
Yeah, they're one of the biggest car YouTube channels out there. And they do this, they do stuff like this. They modify cars, they abuse cars, but that's the whole theme, right? Daily Driven Exotics.
Yeah.
So I think he's trying to, because he's at like 1.5 million subs. Like DDE and these other car YouTubers are like 3 million, 4 million. Like I think that's how he's maybe trying to grow his channel, is also cross over into the car YouTube space.
Yeah, man. But to let one of them into your car and let them like
Here's
hang
the
it off
thing.
the rev limiter like that on my
Here's the
brand
thing.
new Ferrari. Woo.
Here's the thing, Mike. This is how DDE runs their business model. They lease these cars. Archie, remember you said how like
Oh yeah, no, they don't own anything. They lease them.
right. So Archie had mentioned his father, who's an accountant, had said you can't write your watches off your channel. You can't.
Sure.
you know?
Correct. Yeah.
But that's
unless
what
you're in
these
the
guys
business
do.
of buying and selling watches, you're not.
Right. So DDE, the channel, they're in the business of modifying cars, making videos, and leasing cars, and they can write it off their business. So look, whether he fikes it up or not, he's making money off the views. So he's not really in a loss. That's why all these guys do it, because it's so sensational that people want
Yeah.
to watch it and see this kind of stuff. But this isn't
Well,
like
that-
anything.
that sure
This isn't
sounds
anything
good,
new. No.
too.
Would that damage your
No.
Ferrari or not? Would that damage your Ferrari?
I don't
Not
think so. Doing a couple of
necessarily.
donuts will be fine. You'll be
Yeah,
all right.
no. I mean, yeah, exactly. But it's like you
Wouldn't
don't
it
want to
damage
be
those-
regularly pegging your car off the
Do
limiter.
you think?
You know,
Do you think that would also damage those expensive Michelin tires at the back, or they're toasted then?
I don't know if they're Michelins. Are they Michelins or are they Pirellis? Because like Lamborghini puts Pirellis on the car. I'm pretty sure, because Michelins are French. I'm pretty sure that Ferrari would do an Italian brand like Pirelli.
Here we go. Madman, $50. Been listening while riding my Stealth B52 Bomber e-bike on dirt tracks this morning. Thanks to Tan, much appreciated. Kesslowitz, I am very jealous. That 5212 is amazing. I love it on Tan's strap especially. Buy the fucking Patek boys.
Come on, give us a little
Yeah.
bit better than that.
Buy
Buy
the
the
fucking Patek boys.
There we go.
The meaning of life. Paul.
Buy the fucking Patek. I gotta
I
tell
do
you,
love that blue suede strap, Tan. That is
Look,
It
you can
doesn't
get it
come on
because
that, does it? Yours doesn't come on that, does it?
no, I had to buy. So I went to the AD and they actually had one in stock. So, you know, I was like, let me check it out. And then the sales associate actually liked it because the blue contrasts really well with the moon phase. But
Yeah.
on the 5212, you can buy the blue suede strap like I have, and then the 5935 steel buckle, and then they work with it. So it should be fine.
What do you think of the 5226 strap? You know, that fabric layer? they
Yeah,
put on
it's
the
like,
side
is
of
it a
black?
tan, like, or it's like a?
Yeah, it's like
really
it's like it's almost like a carbon fiber sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But it's very casual, though. You know, I like the cash.
Yes,
Archie, can you
you
pull
are a
five-
casual guy.
Can you pull up?
You know what? I think the red.
Just hang on.
suede
I
strap
just
is the
want
way
to
to
finish.
go.
Let me just. I just
Please,
want to finish
sorry,
this
do your
thing.
thing.
I just want to finish this video here. Let's
We're
see what
excited
happens
here.
to his car. Let's see what happened.
This is fantastic. This is the first day of the car being like this. So it is just like a child coming through. But please, oh please, 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 say one is, say one is. Sorry. So we're going, yeah? Yeah, so we're going, yeah? We're going, yeah.
Never had a forward police chase before.
Oh, it does not look.
I'm Lara. I'm a trainee horse
Fuck,
track
you
operator
buy
with
YouTube
Project.
Premium? Cheap
I just
fuck.
love coming to work.
How can you call yourself a YouTuber?
Sorry, I
It took us on a 40-kilometer drive to the police station where we all thought that they were going to seize our cars. So I have a wee bit of a problem. We didn't do anything crazy. We didn't speed. We didn't do anything. But police is escorting us to a police station. Like, genuinely, we didn't do anything. I have proof of that. And it's Swiss police, so they're very hardcore, you know. Well, the police escorted us to the police station. I had to make a few phone calls, one of which was to a Swiss solicitor, just to get advice. His stance was very clear. If they do not have proof, do not admit to anything.
So this is the door to the police station. Police cars everywhere. Polizia. No, we're waiting.
It's like you've walkie-talkies, right? Yeah. This one really blew my mind, right? Because they went through our social escort. I
did a bit of a spin.
Seized the car.
Yeah, they were saying that, oh, we can get
able to leave.
If we can find it now.
Over with the police. Oh, you see the most insane cars there. Times breaking a. You see what? Of course, a Lamborghini. Misery. I just want.
Pulling front that chain is extreme.
Slow down a wee bit. And my car's my quiet.
Chris, unlock it.
Tried it. It won't lock.
It won't lock. We're trying it. We're trying to jump it on the battery.
No. Christmas tree. You see, it is running. This is saying it's in reverse. Well, it isn't. So we're advised here now to just not drive it for about an hour, 30, 45 minutes an hour. So how do you feel about that?
Who's got time for that? I want to get to Monaco.
I was promised a pina colada and what are those mini burgers. Here I am with the back.
Nope. Not that.
Yes. Have you got any words from that you want someone to translate?
Excusi, io voglio.
So what does that mean? He's fucked his warranty up then, Tan.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't state why they denied the warranty, but obviously he's got modified parts, which if Ferrari's really anal about that, so I'm not surprised.
They won't. But what's he doing, treating it like shit? I don't understand. Why does he not?
This is the thing. This is how those watch the channel Daily Driven Exotics, and you'll understand. This is what they do. They sensationalize. These exotic rallies.
You've got exotics, Tan. You got exotics, right?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Would you treat your car like that, or you treat it with respect? And how do you feel about it?
Look, I push the car. I don't do.
He doesn't go over 3,000 RPM, Paul.
Yeah, I don't like beat it up all the time, right? Because exactly what you're saying, right? Mike was saying, hey, you don't bounce it off the rev limiter all the time. Like, yeah, you can actually cause problems if you do that. There's many Aventadors, for example, where people are just revving it, and you'll see like massive like coolant leaks and shit. Like it's not a good idea.
Or they'll just rev it and let it peg it in neutral and just blow. Let the wastegate make big flames pop out the back and shit.
Mikey, the hard part is like whenever people see the Lambo, they're like rev it, right? So it's like
I know everybody wants.
You got
to
crowds. They want to.
How long do you get out of your clutch? That clutch. How long do you get out of the clutch? Can I ask you that?
The modern
dual
clutch. The modern dual clutch is pretty robust. Like I've heard of Huracans that have gone over 100,000 miles on the original clutch. So back in the Gallardo days, you had to replace the clutch every, I think, 30,000 miles or something.
Yes. They were expensive. They were not cheap.
Paul, do you guys have speed cameras in Australia?
Yes, we got fucking speed. You know what? We got speed cameras. We got red light cameras.
Yeah.
We also have seatbelt and mobile phone. If you touch your phone in the car, there's $1,000 fine.
From cameras?
Cameras are taking photos of people. If they catch you touching your it's
no kidding.
Fucking poisonous. We are so nanny state.
What about window tint? Can you just block yourself in?
That they're looking through the front windscreen, which is not allowed to be tinted. The camera is done very clever.
Is it not marked on Waze or something that like when you're driving it'll notify you that it's a speed camera?
Yes. Like in Google Maps, you mean?
Do you guys not use Waze in Australia? WAZE?
No, I have never heard of that.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah, that's the best. That's what we use in America.
Fuck, it's terrible because they're just out to get you. You know what I mean? They are running a revenue from that infringement stuff. I mean, the problem, I tell you honestly, I don't know how you guys handle it, Tan. My BMW, which isn't the hottest, coolest. I mean, it's a nice car, but it's a 4-cylinder turbo. Okay, I'm at the limit. Like I just take off from the lights, put your foot down a bit, and you're already at 100 kilometers an hour. How do you handle it in like a performance car like yours?
You just go, baby.
No, but I mean, aren't you? You're automatically within a second. You're at the legal speed.
If you're not at that, if you're not doing that, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
I mean,
here's the thing. Like
really.
Mikey will agree. Like you have to push some of these cars. Like if you don't push them, they actually can have more problems. Like, you have to use the cars.
You can't lug them and shit, you know, or they'll just buck and jerk, and you'll end up hurting more stuff. You need to kind of drive them aggressively. You can't just like meander along in them. You got to put them under load, like.
But I mean, that stuff that Nico did there, that would have eaten that pair of tires, wouldn't it? The tires would be.
But what's a pair of tires? He makes a couple of grand off that video. More than that, you know, his tires don't cost him that much. It costs him less than that. He's in the green. You got a super chat here from Doc BBD.
Doc BBD, $2. Like kicking tires for years and buying a Ferrari. Like kicking tires for years and buying a Ferrari. Grats. What does he mean? Could you decipher that?
Congrats.
Like kicking tires 4 years and buying a Ferrari. Congrats.
You know what? Kelsowitz, stick to the Subaru, okay? You don't
I am, baby. I just put new tires on it. I got 130,000 miles on it. I just put brand new tires on it. I got a new.
And you know what? Things go bad. You can always do Uber in that car.
That's right. That's exactly right. Very reliable. You just got a brake flush, oil change.
There's nothing wrong with honest work. You know this, don't you? There's nothing wrong with honest work.
That's true.
There's nothing. Never be. I've done some, you know, not so glamorous, poshy jobs. Man's got to do what a man's got to do. You got to put food on the table, pay the bills, pay the bills.
Your best, Paul. As long as you're trying your best, that's all you can do.
What's up, boys?
Hey,
sexy boy. What is happening? How's everyone going?
Amazing.
Congratulations, my man. That's the first thing I got to say before anything. That's a sexy watch.
Don't you agree, Mr. GMT? That suits him. That just fucking suits him to a T.
It does. It does. Right now, you know, you look like Teddy Baldassar's brother there. The way you look just there. The way with the.
It's Freddie Baldassar.
And I'm happy for you, bro. You just got your Pepsi. Everyone's pulling the trigger.
Yeah, man. That's
good times. It's good times, baby.
That's you all over, man. That really is.
Sorry, the other camera was that.
Look at that. Look at that. Fuck me, dude.
Hell yeah.
We got ballers everywhere. Ballers everywhere.
100% right. No, I honestly, it's nice to see young guys.
You know what's nice to see, Arch? These guys elevate your show. They bring classy watches onto your show and just elevates it to another level, man.
There we go. We got Mikey's got a nice piece.
There you go.
Speedmeister.
I had one of those. The Joma Shop special, baby. $3,500. Got you one of those in 2016.
Corrado Galizia, $5. Amazing watch, amazing panel. Congrats.
You know, Corrado actually just bought, I believe, a Vacheron, not the overseas. I think he got the traditional. But Corrado, if you're around and you want to show us that watch, feel free to hop on.
Yep, we'll be seeing Corrado also in Watch Time next week. So
all right.
You know, I do love the overseas, but I've seen some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen from Vacheron. You know, I mean, they make a couple of models that are just as off the hook as anything Patek or anything AP makes. That I've just seen some Vacherons that really were mind blowing.
Like, you should wait for the next generation overseas. I know it's not out yet, but
talk about the movement.
Yeah, but that watch in particular has been out for several years, and they're due for an update. And I'm just guessing, this is just, you know, what do I know? But that new retrograde overseas they just came out is thinner than the three-hander, which makes me think that they have, you know, a new way to put these together. So I'm thinking they might, I don't know, who knows? But I think in the next couple of years, they're going to come out with the replacement for the 4500.
I think they'll phase it out. Or
it'll just be a new
4500. Yeah,
exactly.
Well, that makes sense.
I think they're due.
Hopefully they make it a little smaller. That'd be cool.
That's exactly.
That's one of the reasons I loved it, you know. But I guess I'm gonna have to save hard and make hay while the sun shines.
Make some of it. Get on that lathe, Mikey. Get that lathe cracking. Sirocco's still waiting for his piece, isn't he?
Yep.
Put in the hell of a spot,
I'm
dude.
working on. It's a process, man. It takes a while.
You know,
I
you
gotta-
should like just start charging 1,000 a pop, and just crank like 50 of those babies out. You know, number them, limited edition, 1 of 50.
I have the ability to have 2 projects going on at once if I'm really like, you know, if I prep for both. And right now I've got wood that I've been drying in my house for 3-4 months to get, you know, as dry as possible, so because I can't use wet wood, you know.
So right now you got wood.
Yeah, I do have wood. I just need to. I have to like high pressure clean it and then debark it, and, you know, wire wheel it and prep all the wood chunks.
He's got all these terms. Debark. Look at this. He's a pro. What the fuck? I never heard of this. Take the bark off. Debark. Fuck me dead. There's a whole terminology to this shit. What the fuck is this, man? Debark.
Patel, I love your background, brother.
Oh, it's just my my model car collection.
Love it.
It's fucking amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, I actually.
Go ahead.
I have that's 1 to 18s. Are they 10?
Yeah, these are 1 to 18s.
Yeah, I got a Beamer. I got the Beamer in 1 to 18.
I do want to show you. So Lambo gives you a plaque of your vehicle. Like I think they take it actually off the car. They install another one, but they give you a little plaque. I think it's.
So Patel, you bought it direct from Lambo?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. What can you run us through the experience, like what it was like to actually grab? You know,
yeah, you know, I actually live streamed from the dealer yesterday on Marcelo's channel, and the dealer I go to is like insane. They have one of the best like Lambo collections. The owner actually has a private collection that he keeps in the dealership. So they had like the 1 of 3 Veneno. They had like multiple Scions. Like they have so many high-end Lambos there. And yeah, look, it's just a really, really white glove experience. It's really refreshing compared to like the watch game, where you go in and it's just a shit experience. At the Lambo experience is like, it's really nice, really good events. Like Archie, you go to a Lambo dealer, it's like all beautiful women. Like I swear to God, there's like 10 chicks there.
So they've got a grade
what
that
my
they
dream
will hire
Lambo is?
You've
You want
gotta
to
be a
know what
certain
my?
grade.
Sorry, GMT.
You got to be a certain grade of a woman to be actually being working there. Is that what you're saying?
Oof. I was like, I couldn't handle it. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
can I show you my dream Lamborghini?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Countach.
Yeah, I was gonna say 80s Countach coming up.
No, this
Here we
was
go.
the 350. Yeah.
60s. Yeah,
It's the original. It's the OG. This is the OG.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm really into the old ones, man. Always the
I
first
think-
of anything. I'm really a big
I
fan
think
of.
those are beautiful. Look at this. This is fucking elegance, and nobody would know what it is.
That
Even you
would suit
turn
you
up in
too,
that.
Arch. You know that? That would.
They
suit
know
you.
what it is. Oh, these are super valuable.
Reminds me of the
They're
old
not-
Jaguars, right? Similar to the Jaguars.
Yeah,
they look similar,
yeah.
yeah.
These
And
are.
that's why he
I
loves
love
Jags
that
as well.
blue. Look at that blue. That blue there. Look at that. It's fucking.
What are they worth, Arch? Do you know, Tan? What are these worth?
600,000 pounds.
These are very.
600,000 pounds.
Because this was the original. This was the original that they released. This was Lamborghini's first car, right? This is the Ferrari killer or whatever back in the day.
And it is absolute the styling on it, just as a car. So this was competing. These sort of cars here, these were competing against the Ferrari, which is one of my favorite too.
The Dino.
No, they had the Ferrari 330. You know, the 4-door.
Yep.
They were competing against this sort of car. The Dino was kind of that was a different class because that was a poverty.
Well,
they
like
weren't
the
even
206
branded
the 206
Ferrari.
Or like the 206 or the 246.
Yeah.
You got super chats, by the way.
So these here were just absolutely amazing, in my opinion. There, we got some super chat. How have you been? Super chat, swinging kangaroo, $5. Do you vape, Kesslowitz? Please tell me your subby is better than Narc's 22B STI, of which he claims to have in his stable.
Ooh, no vaping.
Has
What
he
is
still
this?
got it?
Tell me your
That's his
Subaru's better.
Subaru. He's got an
I don't know what that
STI.
is. I don't know. Oh, the
STI,
WRX.
it's top of the line Subaru.
Yeah, that's the sedan. That's
They
cool.
fucking-
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the boxer engine. I mean, I'm not a huge car guy. I just point A to point B.
He's a lesbian, okay? He's
Yes.
a lesbian. He's not a
Jap
car guy.
Eco
He's
ship
a
box.
lesbian.
Jap Eco ship box, Paul.
You go, girl.
$5 can. I take it the new Countach. The new Countach. Were the owners or were any of them for sale?
Yeah. So you want Archie?
Yeah.
I sent you the pictures. So if you want to pull them up, while I answer the question.
Sure.
Yeah. So the new there was two Countaches, the new ones. There was a green one, which is owned by the dealer owner in his private collection, and then the other one, the orange one, is owned by an individual whose cars are always for sale.
I
But
can't
he's
see
got.
it, Tan. Did you sure you sent it to me?
I sent it to you on WhatsApp yesterday, didn't I? Just scroll up.
I'm having a look.
Just scroll up.
Tan, the man.
I love this Ferrari.
Yeah, baby. Yes, sir. I love this shit.
Baby.
Yeah, these are fucking. By the way, I saw you never guess what I saw on the road today was a McLaren in Brisbane. What the fuck is that? A McLaren in Brisbane? Can you?
Why are you surprised, Lodge? There's a lot of wealthy people in Brisbane, man.
I heard. I heard Adelaide's got a pretty decent car scene.
Yeah, car scene is really big in Adelaide. Really big. Yeah, one of the biggest. All the biggest. There's a lot of car dealers, dealerships are there.
Okay, here we go. This is the Huracan. What a fucking beautiful. Look, I love what the fuck that's beautiful. Look at that. That is, I love the paint.
That's an actual race car. That's a track car. It's not road legal.
I love your race car. Where's the side?
Race car.
Fuck
Look at that wang. Look at that big wang.
What sort of wang are we talking about?
The biggest wang in the world.
So this is the Lamborghini. Archie, this is the Lamborghini Veneno. So there's only 3 of these in the world. So there's one of them in Montreal, one of them in Dubai, and I believe there's one in London. There's the only 3 in the world.
That's
it's probably so. This is
what is that?
This is the Countach.
The Countach are new ones. I love them.
It's the new Countach. You're joking.
Yeah, I love them.
So this one is this one is for sale by the collector, and the green one you're going to see next is owned by the dealer owner.
What do they go for?
How much money is this? How much money is that?
Over it's over $1 million.
Fuck me dead. That's
Ooh,
nice.
Mercy, baby, Mercy.
That's not a bad car.
That's the other Countach.
Wow.
That's beautiful, man. I'd buy one of those if I could, for sure.
It's a convertible Mercy. It's a SVJ Spider. This one's like 1.25 million, I think. I think Marcel, didn't I show you this one yesterday? It's 1.25 million, right?
You did, yeah. Also, the orange is amazing.
How's the tattoo going, Marcelo?
We're working on this idea.
What do you mean? You said you're gonna do it. Now you're not doing it. What the hell?
In Japan is a little bit problematic because they create problem regarding going to hot springs.
This is a Huracan. This is a Huracan STO special.
What sort of bullshit is this? What sort of bullshit? What the fuck? We don't care about that. We want the tattoo. The community's going to turn against you, Marcelo.
Put it this way, Marcelo. You want everything forgiven, and you have free reign. You got.
You don't do a tattoo. You don't do a tattoo before you're getting the money for that. This is first of all.
Archie, I sent you a picture of the old Countach poster I used to have when I was a kid.
Yeah, I saw that.
We're waiting for you to tell us what it's going to cost so we can all chip in and pay for it.
I need to check it out. I'm going to tomorrow. After tomorrow, I go to Shibuya to see.
I think he's full of shit, to be honest with you.
No, look, give him a little bit of a leeway because if he comes through, he's gonna have an AC3 tattoo on his ass, mate, wherever he's gonna put it. So
I can just smell.
That'll be pretty cool. And it's all forgiven. Remember, Archie can't give him shit after that. It's done.
All right, big boy. The money's rolling in here. The money's rolling in, big boy.
And this is the poster on the wall. Look at that.
Oh shit!
I love the originals.
Yeah, this is classic. Yes,
is this like the?
They're pretty shit to drive, but they're awesome.
This is like the Cannonball fucking
Cannonball.
Yeah.
How good is that movie?
And they're only 16-inch tires, by the way. Did you know? I don't think they're anything that special. 16 inches.
But they suit the car. Don't you think they suit the car? I reckon it suits it perfectly.
This was this was almost 50 years ago, 45.
Yeah,
Look, the
that's
whole
right.
point of the whole point of the scissor doors. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a video of somebody reversing a Countach, but you can't see shit out of it. So you put the scissor door up, you kind of sit on the sill, and you look out and you reverse it. Archie, you should look up a video of someone reversing.
Did you know they originally had a periscope in the prototype?
Yeah, that was the original. It's called the periscope Countach.
Yeah.
In America, because of the bumper laws, the safety laws, they had to put a front spoiler on the bumper in the States. So this is.
I heard. Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen them.
Yeah, they're pretty wild to see. They look weird because it looks like a front spoiler, but
It looks like something's not right. It just looks like it's in reverse. Really weird.
And here we go. We got Dirk Diggler, 11 member for 11 months. Archie tried to get out of it with invisible ink. And we got Stephen Johnson, 5 pounds. You guys, just mute his ridiculous laugh there. Fuck, that annoys me. Stephen Johnson, 5 pounds. You guys know your watches, but you know wank about proper cars. I don't think. Look, these are great. This is great. We got Mr. Zeal, who's a Lamborghini enthusiast and owner. That's pretty damn. Have you ever been tempted to go Maserati, Tan?
What's that car? The MC? Was it the 12?
No, but I mean, just like a Ghibli or something like that as a compromise.
Fuck no! Come on.
Or a quattroporte.
Fuck no. The fucking question is that? Like, it's like asking me if I'd. It's like asking me if I'd ever.
He's trolling you, bro.
GMP. It's like asking me if I'd ever consider a 34 mil Air King. Like, get fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't like that answer. He didn't like it like
Swinging Kangaroo, $5. If you have power to switch body and personality for one day with anyone on Earth, who would you be? I know exactly who Tam would be. Afro Jack,
motherfuckers. So Archie, who would you be?
Jack Nicholson. He's getting a bit old now, but you know.
Jack Nicholson's awesome.
Can you at least tell us?
What's your favorite Jack Nicholson movie, Paul?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
It's got to be.
It's got to be, hey?
Good choice.
Has to be, you know?
Yeah.
Why is everyone
Countach, boys, the Countach, the car talk. We're gonna talk some watches, or we're gonna talk some cars. What are we gonna talk?
You know, an interesting fact.
Hey, real quick, Mike, before you get started, I got to cut out. Well, thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later. Archie, send me if you don't mind sending that when you can. All right. I'll see you guys. Thanks.
I don't think he didn't take notice.
Swinton, I do know Afro Jackson. Yes.
If you look up Panteras online and look up images of Panteras and just scroll through hundreds of pictures of Panteras, many of them have a big wing just like this. It just so happens that all of them are actually Lamborghini Countach wings that people have put, or I don't know if the factory started doing it, but they're actual Lamborghini wings that they put on the Panteras. And so if you go looking at Pantera pictures, you'll definitely come across a number of them that have this same exact wing. It's kind of a delta wing when viewed from above, very unique, and it's just an interesting fact that Pantera. I think it became popular with people as a modification. Like, all right, motherfuckers, fucking Pantera. People give me too much shit about it. Oh, Pantera. Yeah. Pantera is not to be discussed. That's a off-limits topic.
We'll have to get you on the show to talk Pantera. Mike's an interesting guy because he was an ex-racing car driver. He had a Pantera I don't know why he's got some really primitive equipment. I want to get Mike the Snake on to talk cars. Let's just see if we can hear him. Oh, it's terrible static, Mike.
I sent you an email, Archie.
Day and night I get these emails.
This is the guy who had the Pantera. Mike the Snake. Mike the Snake. Mike the Snake. You had a Pantera, didn't you?
What is that?
Oh, I did. Yes.
He used to race
I love your race car.
Pantera.
You had a Pantera, Mike?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Sent you a bunch of pictures of my Pantera.
Had a De Tomaso Pantera. De Tomaso.
De Tomaso.
De Tomaso. De Tomaso. De Tomaso. De Tomaso. Pantera. 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 Pantera.
Pantera.
Fuck, I love them. Did you like Panteras?
My favorite car is a Pantera.
Amazing car. Pantera.
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 My Pantera?
Yes.
That looks like my old white Pantera right there. It's an Italian supercar.
Fucking Italian car. Mid-engine Ford V8. Low center of gravity.
It had 650 horsepower. Ford
V8 engine. In an Italian supercar.
The same transaxle, famous ZF gearbox, same exact transmission. It's a beautiful car. They're awesome. In 1972,
I love the Pantera.
What's a Pantera? A guitar? A watch?
they were the fastest car in the world that I know of. They only made about 1,500 total that I know of.
You had a Pantera, Mike? He owned a Pantera.
And I drove the Pantera on track.
And he crashed
many times.
and died in the car.
Hey! It was set up for racing.
What does a Pantera go for these days?
Like the average mean average, maybe $15. You have to hunt around for a bit, but you can find them. If I had $1 million, I would go buy a fucking Porsche 911. They're timeless.
The Pantera's gone, burnt down in the Californian fires.
Dying in the Pantera.
Saad burned the Pantera.
Fuck!
Why do you blame me for everything?
Yes, you lost in the California fire.
You burned the Pantera.
Yeah. Satan took it back.
You have many accidents.
Tell me this, Snake. That was lost in the fire?
It was. Yeah. The Pantera never burned. I forgot. No, the Pantera did not burn.
Now you understand what kind of pain I am going through, Mike?
He doesn't even have that fucking Pantera, Bear.
It's ridiculous. I sold it. My stories are true.
Is Mike fake your caddy faster than his fake Pantera?
Pantera is my favorite car in the whole world. I want my Pantera back.
Do you miss it?
Oh, yeah. I bought it off the president.
Mike got rabies when he got bit by his Pantera.
Fuck, that's kind of serious, isn't it?
Yeah. That's my favorite car of all time. I know. I mean, I want my shit back. Mark my word, I will own another. The induction system is fuel injected. It's just gotten to the point where it's like, why? Elvis had a Pantera and it wouldn't start and he shot it. Why do I?
Holy shit.
The editing.
That is what perfection is. Mookie has a program. Who's Mookie?
He helps Watch Nicholas on Watch Nicholas's channel.
Oh, okay, got you. Great bit, Art. Yeah, what a great
Archie. Here's a picture of a Pantera with a Lamborghini Countach wing on the back. If you want to show
Why don't you share that in the WhatsApp so Archie can bring it up?
He doesn't use any apps. He doesn't use apps.
Shit.
See that? That's a Countach wing. It was very popular for people to put Countach wings on their Panteras. It kind of became the standard wing for the Pantera.
But I think it looks better without it, don't you think?
Oh yeah. Oh no, but if you're gonna if you're gonna run a wing,
what is that? What are you wearing? It's a 112?
112. Yeah.
You love it?
Now you're gonna make me put mine on 10.
Yeah, I do. I love Panerais. We don't really see a lot of Panerais on the show, but
I wear mine all the time, Pan. 10.
I put it on this like new blue
That looks
rubber.
nice. It really does
I
suit
like
it.
the blue strap. The blue strap looks great.
Nice.
It looks
I think
really
it's nice.
good.
With that, boys, I gotta go. I gotta go have some dinner. I just want to say big congrats to Kelsowitz. Looking forward to New York. We're looking forward to seeing everybody in New York. And yeah, guys, have a good show.
I can't wait, boys. I really can't wait. 10, I just got to say one thing before you go, bro.
What's up, bro?
Well, I can't thank you enough for organizing a lot of the shit that's been going on. You rock, brother. Just telling you.
Appreciate that.
That's what I want to tell you.
Thank you, Tan. We love you.
we would love to have seen Mr. GMT in New York, and hopefully we'll make it down to Darwin, have some stuffed.
You got it.
Stuffed turnips.
And it's on me, man. You don't have to pay for shit. All right, just
come on,
and
Marcel.
see
Come
me
on,
and
Marcelo.
pay for shit.
Give me like a free like hummus or something. Like, hey, boys.
See you later. Thank you, Tan.
Right on, man.
What a guy.
You notice how that Marcelo's weaseling out of the tattoo? You notice that? He's weaseling out.
Uh-oh.
That's
there goes the neighborhood.
Remember when you were paid to barf live on the air?
No.
You don't remember that? Remember you
don't bring up bad times, Kesslowitz. We don't bring up that sort of stuff there, Kesslowitz. Kesslowitz, so tell me this. You bought the watch. How was it? Like what? Because that's a lot of money. That's a mid-30s, whatever, 30, 40,000. It's a lot of money. How did you feel? What made you say, okay, I'm going to pull the trigger? What was the... No, oh, sorry, you said you had a real estate deal that went really good. So you're doing okay. You got the paddock.
Yes.
Does it make you whole? You happy now?
Oh, bro, I'm so happy. It's amazing. I mean, what was your first paddock?
I had a 3919.
Pull it up. Let's see what is that? It's
That's
three
little 30. It was the
35
success.
mil.
33 mil. 33 mil. That was what they were. I got this in early 2000.
Those were the times. Okay.
Yeah. It was very different. You know what I mean? Like it was a different era then. And,
so what drew you to paddock to start? What was
look,
your first?
I think the thing is, I'll just bring it up. I'll bring this model up here just so we can see exactly
Please.
what we're talking about. I mean, every collector there, it was a 3919. That was my first paddock. I got it from Armadale Watch Gallery, and it basically looked like this. That's what it looked like. It was on a black strap, hobnail bezel.
Classic.
Yeah. These were a bit small, but
this is basically the inspiration for the 6119, if you think about it.
Yeah, well, it's basically the 611. So, what the 3919, it then became the 5119, which was 36 mil, and then that became the 6119.
Right.
Archie, I heard you're thinking about getting another paddock. Is that true?
We're putting
I
the
gotta
full
tell you,
court pressure on.
I'm actually no. What I'm trying to do is I'll be honest with you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what's going on. Okay. I'll tell you what's going on. Just get the super chats. We got JJ's watch hangout, $5. As per Narc, I will stay off the air, Arch. Maybe he can replace my low effort performance with his brilliance. Thanks, guys. Great show, guys. Thanks for having me. No, we love JJ. We always love JJ on there. Thomas Burnett, £5. Pull up the Hourglass edition. Shop hard. LUC, one of Parmigiani's finest time-only calibers. Dufua likes it. No better praise. Thoughts? Let me tell you what I think for starters, Thomas. You'd have to buy paddock instead of that stuff. Really. I mean, the show parts, man, I don't want to say anything to you, Thomas, but they're toxic. They're toxic. Nobody fucking wants them. Get a Patek Philippe. And I mean that honestly. Let me say this to you, Kesslowitz. What I'm doing myself is I want to get myself into a financial position where I don't have to just bring in the bucks. Okay?
Yeah.
I want to
Financially independent, of course.
Like I had my collection, that was my safety net, and it was taken from me, which is very distressing. But you know what? That's okay. I just need to work on rectifying that. And in all honesty there, man, I would like to reduce. I actually get a lot of pleasure in you having your paddock. I don't have to have one just because, you know what I mean? Like, I can see the excitement and the joy.
Yes.
I've been there. I love those boxes. The boxes are a work of art.
Oh.
And, you know, one stage I had 5 of the bastards, 5 boxes.
Wait, so tell me about your first experience. So you bought it pre-owned. You went to a dealer in Australia.
No, he sent it to me because he was in Melbourne. That was Shawnee. I still deal with Shawnee.
Okay, so you already had
Watch Co, is that the one?
Sorry, yeah, that's the European Watch Gallery in
Gallery,
yeah. And you know,
on Collins Street.
yeah, I got it. I loved it. I had it for a while. I sold it. It was actually about $6,000. I got my money back. I sold. I mean, you got to remember this was 20 years ago.
The beautiful thing about it.
It was a lot of money. Like it's 6,000 is not what 6,000 used to be. But it was a lot of money.
It's gotta hurt, right? So it hurt.
Yeah, and I got out of it, but I got to tell you something. That was a great entry. Later on, I think the paddock that I loved the most, the 5107, was I loved that. I loved all of my paddocks. They were amazing. But now, you know what? I don't have to have everything. You know, I get a joy out of lusting for it. Wanting is better than owning. No worries, Mike. You go. You've got to go. You do what you have to do, Mikey.
Yeah. I'll be back in a little bit.
No worries.
Take care,
I got to
Mikey.
tell you, I really love my bluesy. That does a lot for me. I love my bluesy. I love the bluesy.
But you know, it's one of those things. Like, I think you started this. It's like, what does your watch say about you? You know, when you see someone else wearing it, you kind of get a feeling. You know.
Yeah, I don't feel.
Kevin O'Leary says it best. You know, he goes, "You walk into a room with an Apple Watch, and you're telling everyone, I'm 20% off." You walk in with the I don't know if he said this, but now I'm saying it. You walk in with the paddock, I'm full price.
He's a bit of a douche. He's a bit of a. You're what?
Yeah, he's got a little bit out of control.
He's got what? Sorry, he says you what? He's part of what?
No, I didn't say he's part of anything.
No,
he's got a little bit out of control. With
a room with the paddock. He thinks what? He's just a douchebag.
Oh no, I'm saying you walk in the room with the paddock, and you know you're not getting a discount.
You're coming in full price, boys.
Point. I got to tell you, let's pull up this watch for Thomas there. Hourglass limited edition.
Great dealer, Hourglass.
Be completely honest with you, they're a bunch of cunts. Okay, they're Hourglass themselves. The mother in this dynasty, she ended up going to jail. They're not as.
Did you go to the Hourglass when you were in Kuala Lumpur?
In Australia, we have the Hourglass.
Oh,
so which one is he talking about? The Hourglass commemorative. What the fuck is this thing? This can't be it, is it? This is what's he talking about here? Let's have a look there. Limited edition. What is this? The commemorative. What the fuck is this thing? That's not it. I don't think that's it.
I don't think that's it.
It's a 16-1860-1018, whatever the fuck that is. Oh, this is it. This is it.
That must be.
It's beautiful. It's nice. It's nice. It is beautiful. What's the fucker going? Let's just check what this fucker is. Well, I was going to say, but you'd have to be nuts to buy this instead of the paddock. You know, I mean, serious 60,000 New Zealand. Fuck me dead. What sort of?
How much is that for US?
Look at the guilloche on the dial.
That is about. It's more.
Let me tell you something. I always thought when I saw that it was guilloche, and it is the style, but it doesn't always mean it was done with the rose lathe. Because I found out with the FP Journe, with the Chronometsu Vrain, it looks like it's guilloche, but it's actually stamped.
35,000. 35,000 US.
This looks like it was rose lathe.
There's no fucking way in the world you'd buy that. There's no fucking way in the world you'd buy that over a weekly calendar. No, because you'd never get. This would be a fucking impossible watch. I mean, it is beautiful. I didn't say it's garbage. I'm not saying it's garbage.
It's not. Looks beautiful.
But would you get your money back? I don't think so.
Nice finishing on the back as well. Really
it's not Patek. Do you understand? That's the problem with this watch. It's not Patek Philippe.
So if it's not Patek and it's not Rolex, you're struggling. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, there's a few brands which are going to serve you. Look, Kesslowitz. You know as well as I do. Let's just speak freely. This is fucking. You'd have to.
This is like a 7th or 8th watch. That's the thing. You know, you got to be down the track to be going out.
Yeah. You got to get everything you want first. The ones that actually mean to you something. Then buy this.
I love how they match the date window. I mean,
the truth is, you'd have to get this. You'd have to get this at a fucking massive discount. Otherwise, you fucking
The question is, can you get it at a massive discount, Arch?
Yeah,
that is a good question.
Usually with watches like these, they have a tough time moving them. So I bet whatever the price listed is very negotiable. My guess.
Not in Australia.
Yeah.
Australia's shit. Fucking, they play hardball in Australia. Because we've got such a
I got to be honest with you. I think it's beautiful. I think it's this would be an amazing watch. But the first thing anyone would say to you is, "Why the fuck didn't you get a Patek?" Isn't let's be honest.
Even Dufour, he says Dufour likes it. I'm pretty sure that guy. I don't know his full collection, but the one that he always talks about is his rose gold Lange Datograph and his GMT Pepsi, the new one, and on Jubilee. So I don't think he has the show part himself, even though he likes it.
Yeah. JJ just says to me, I sent you the link up to, if you don't mind, for tonight. Of course, we would love to give our link to JJ. JJ is a top. He's our preferred linkster. We always give our links to the JJ. JJ's a cool guy. Tell me this. I want to ask you, Kesowitz, what other shit did you discount? What was the main contenders? What were the contenders? Like that Lorient Perrier. What's let's be honest. If we're as nice as you are.
I talked with Marco about his. I almost picked. I like the one he has, that ice blue.
But that boutique, they weren't giving you enough discount, were they? Let's be honest.
No, they don't discount. That's the thing. Well, actually, that's not true. But unless you're serious about buying it, which I wasn't, I was just tire kicking. I was just seeing if it was the right one, and I realized it wasn't, and then I moved on.
Are you going to ring them and say, "Look, I've decided to buy the," because they get so bitter about that, that.
No.
AP offered you a piece too, didn't they?
Yes, they
Code
did.
1159.
That's right. The chronograph.
Which is fucking dog shit. I mean, you think they're doing you a favor, or was that a joke?
They're doing themselves a favor.
It was like a joke.
Was that a joke, or what the fuck was that bullshit they offered you?
It was a strategic move to get rid of it. That's what it was.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, what do you say to them? Stick it up your fucking arsehole. I don't want a fucking Code 11.
Well, you say it with a little bit more class because you still want to buy watches off them, right, Arch? You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot.
Kesowitz, I don't know how much money you have there, right? I don't know how wealthy you are, but I think it's time to slow down for a bit. What do you reckon? Come on, we're not 100%. fucking. We're not fucking.
In fact, let me tell you. In fact, I'm looking at my collection, and I love the 3-piece. And now with the 4, I'm almost thinking maybe that Explorer 1 should get passed along.
Oh, you want to get rid of the Explorer 1?
Well, I was part of me. I was thinking about selling it, but then I was thinking.
What about that stupid Sea Dog? The Sea Dog. The Sea Dog. Get rid of that piece of shit.
No, I like that. That's a great beater. That's a great daily beater. No one knows what the hell it is. I love that thing. It feels
but why
great.
don't you get rid of that and keep your Explorer?
I might. I don't know. I'm keeping everything as is, but my brother's getting married next year.
How long you been watching
I was thinking about maybe. Yeah, right. I was thinking about maybe gifting it to my brother, but we'll see.
That
Which
would
one?
be
The
nice.
Sea Dog. Which one are you gifting to your brother?
The Explorer 1. The Explorer.
Why would you do that? That's a lot of money. Don't be stupid. You're not that well
maybe
off, are you? How well off are you?
It sounds like he is.
I can tell you one thing: the super chats haven't been flowing. That's for sure.
Yeah, what's going on with that, Arch?
I mean, come on, how rich
I have
are
store
you?
credit. I have store credit from the years. All the Dan Murphys.
I know, but what I'm trying to say to you, what I'm trying to say to you is, what I'm trying to say is, I wouldn't give the Explorer 1 to you. Just keep it. It's a great watch. That's you. That is such a. What I would get rid of is that Sea Dog. That Sea Dog.
The CQ is cool. Why would I get rid of it? It's not. I mean, what are you going to get? 4,000 or 5,000. What am I going to do with it?
No, you pass it on to your brother. That's what he says. Just pass it.
Yeah, get rid of that shit.
It's nice to have an alternative outside of Rolex and Patek. You gotta branch out a little bit. The Glashütte is a great watch.
Glashütte is always good, but yeah. Keep the Rolex. You're better off keeping the Rolex.
I'll try and play well. I'm gonna let it marinate, Paul. Just slow
I've got
down.
a Glasuta as well. Don't get me wrong.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, I wouldn't get rid of my Rolex for the Glasuta. Keep the
No.
Glasuta. Yeah. But I've been told not to get rid of the Glasuta. So
Yeah, no, that's a buy and hold.
Yeah.
So
I got to be
Paul-
honest with Yes,
Yeah,
go on.
please,
Go,
no,
go.
please.
Please.
Tell me,
So
tell me, tell me.
you had a couple things there. So the Laureate Ferry, yeah, that was never on the cards. The
Yeah,
code
it was always
1159. You know
lukewarm.
how, as nice as you are, can you just say what a bunch? Can you just say how you felt about being offered the coat? Aren't you insulted that they offer you garbage like that?
No, nothing. At least they remembered me and said, "Hey, you want to get this piece of shit?" It's a nice gesture. I don't know, but the thing is, you got to try it on.
You with dog shit. They're trying to
You
stick
don't want
you
to
with
just.
dog shit.
You don't want to just be an opportunistic. Oh, I'm just gonna get that because I got it offered to me, or oh, it's a good price. Like I think it's really better to look at what's available, look at what's in the market, and really pick something because you love it and you go after it. Not just like, oh, I got the call. I'm gonna go get. That's when the flipping starts happening because you never tried it on and you got a pressure of buying it. And it's,
But tell me this: what was the anything new you would consider? What was the new?
So
Tell me
watch it. Another watch I almost pulled the trigger on because I wanted to get a watch.
You weren't anywhere near the Lorient Fair. You're one of the most frugal. The reason you are a millionaire is because you're a tight ass.
Let me tell you,
are a
the
tight
one
ass.
watch-
Yes, go on.
One watch I was really considering seriously, and I showed you this, and I really love this watch. I wanted a watch to get to commemorate working on Star Wars, and I said, what watch says, what watch would really show? And the Lange Saxonia copper thin blue, with the aventurine dial. For a while, I tried it on, and I was like, this is fucking amazing. It's a beautiful watch, but when I really put it on, I put it on twice. And each time I put it on, it's amazing as the watch by itself, but it's not versatile. It's just, it's not, and the white gold, it's very thin. It seems quite fragile, even though it's probably
Which was this again? Which watch was this?
The Lange Saxonia copper thin blue with the aventurine dial.
You bought that new or secondhand?
Oh, secondhand. Those are like low 20s though. I think even like 20 flat.
Yeah, no, the Lange makes some good stuff. There's some good bargains in Lange.
And it just seemed like the perfect watch for stuff. It just seemed like, looking into the depths of the galaxy. It was just like a very cool. But when I really thought about it, I was like, it's just such a specialty watch. It's not something that goes with a lot of my style, So I passed. But I do love that watch, and I came quite close to buying one. Didn't quite get there. What do you think? Pull it up. Pull it up. Copper thin Saxonia. It's a boutique exclusive.
It's a Saxonia.
That's right. Thin copper thin blue. Copper blue. There you go. 39 millimeter, and it's the thinnest watch Lange makes. It's like a 6 mil thick watch. But what kind of was weird about it? They don't make the case. They don't make the dial. They don't make the strap. It's like all they do is the movement on this watch, which is quite strange. But
Jeez, they go all out on this one, don't they?
Yeah, quite cool.
Who makes the case? They normally make the cases themselves, or
no,
who makes the
Lange
case?
uses some other company. I forgot the name.
But that's for most models, isn't it, or not?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying they don't make the dial either. Like the dial is what's so special, but they outsource it.
Yeah, but a lot of manufacturers do that. That's nothing. That's nothing.
No, I know. It's what I'm just saying. It was
That's nothing. That's nothing just for this model.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about Patek? Does Patek make their own dials?
Yes.
There you go.
And they bought out the case maker in the 70s to start making their own case.
What I'm trying to say is you have certain individuals that praise Lange, and Lange don't do everything themselves.
Oh, we got Bear in the chat. Shout out to Bear. Thank you, buddy. The thing about this Saxonia too, no running seconds, Paul. So you're looking at it. I'm like, is this fucking thing running?
Yeah, that annoys the shit out of me.
I know. I kind of second. I think the second.
I need seconds.
Yeah, I must admit.
Yeah.
At least you don't have the hacking problem, do you?
With mine?
No, with the two-handed. How could you? It doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh,
have to
right,
hack,
right. Who gives a
does
shit,
it?
right?
You know.
And you can never check if it's plus or minus 30 seconds a day. You know, it's somewhere in there. No, it's not about that with this watch, though. You know, you don't buy that for that purpose. It's a killer watch. I really like this one, and it's unique, Paul. That's the thing. I want to find watches that are very unique. I want to see no one else doing something like this. You know, there's other companies that do aventurine, sure, but I think these guys do it best. But you know, finding something where it's just very special. You know, there's so many three-handers out there, and yeah, people do it really nicely, but that's not so special. You know.
Yeah. What was the? Well, I suppose this watch here. I don't think this is a boutique edition. Can you even buy it on the pre-owned market?
Oh, 100%. I think it's $29.5 from the boutique plus tax, and gray, at least like Moda prices, you're looking at like 20, 21, 22.
The thing is, you know, the funny thing is, I know a few people who've bought from Lange. They really are not discounting at all now. They're a bunch of assholes.
No, but the light at the end of the tunnel is getting the fucking not the Datograph. What's the sports one? I'm spacing.
The Odysseus, fuckers.
That's what they all, you know. That's the payoff. You know, you buy a couple of these and you get on that list. And they actually told me that they're not even accepting more people on the steel version, but they will accept people on the white gold. Yeah.
Bunch of. I don't even like the Saxonia. To me, the Saxonia, I never ever liked the Saxonia.
Really?
I actually prefer the 18. My choice of Lange is the up down 1815 up down. I think that is a really beautiful watch. I
looked at this watch, ball. Look up the Cellini edition. It's a limited edition of 40 with a white lacquer
why
dial.
Would you go? Why go for that? Cellini.
Trust me, it's the best looking up down. Oh, sorry, not Cellini. Cellini. That's right. Yeah.
How do I spell that?
Cellini.
Cellini. Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah, the white one on the left there.
Oh, okay.
It has a beautiful pop to it, and it's much better than the silver dial, and it's pretty much the same money. They're like
I don't know. I think I prefer the standard. To be honest with you,
Really?
I think I prefer the rose gold with. I think that's nice. I don't have a problem.
Let me tell you something. Have you held this watch?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so you know it's a bitch to wind. Like it's fucking hard. At least on the brand new one, I was like, Jesus, this thing is like.
Yeah, you get
compared
used
to the
to
Paddock.
it.
I know, but it was the.
Oh no, I wouldn't criticize that. That's just how they interpret it. It's different methodology. Let me say. So what else would you have gone? Like, I think this is a beautiful, but this is not in the same league as the weekly calendar. This is below that.
I mean, you're in the. Same
you know what I think? You know what I think would be in the same league as your weekly?
Tell me.
Lange 1 Moon Phase.
Yeah.
You second hand. You got to buy this second hand.
Small though.
Like
It's
that.
small.
That
They're
would
like
be
those are like 38 mil though.
in the
aren't they?
same league. 1 minute. I'll just be one tick.
Here we go.
Yes, I do.
Where is he taking off to now?
Coffee arrived.
Oh, coffee. You drink coffee?
Yeah. When I'm working, I do.
Yeah.
You gotta get up, 5 in the morning. So I need a little kickstart. How about you?
Yeah, I do. I have to because the hours that I do is ridiculous.
Do you have coffee in the restaurant? Do you serve it?
Yeah.
Lattes and everything?
Sorry, what was that?
You just have a coffee, Arch?
No, I just had to pick something up. That's all. But I got to tell you something. This watch here, the Moon Phase, I think this is in the same league as your weekly. Similar pricing. Fucking gorgeous watch. Gorgeous. See, this is where Lange.
Not the Grand. Don't get the Grand. The Grand's not that nice.
I think it's beautiful. They're all beautiful. These
They're
all
beautiful,
these.
but I reckon the normal one is nice.
But it's got the Moon Phase. It's got the Grand's got the Moon Phase.
So does the normal one, doesn't it?
There's another one with a black dial, Paul. That one.
No.
To the right of the, yeah.
No.
It does.
But it's in a different spot. The moon
it's a
phase.
different
newer
spot, yes.
version, though.
I've
I
still
think.
got it.
I prefer the grand is actually 20,000 more Australian. What's that? 10,000 US, 13,000 US.
Pretty
more.
big watch too.
You know, Paul, I held the data graph, and every Lange, I'm just like, dude, the data graph. I know it's crazy money. You know, you're talking 75, 80 grand pre-owned, but once you look at that and you look at the back, all these are just like second, third, you know, it ruins it. It kind of ruins it.
Yeah.
If you're interested in this watch, don't look at the data graph because you'll be ruined.
No. That's exactly right there.
Is there any way we can put both together? Data graph and this to show
the data graph. Well, the data graph, the Lange data graph. That's the
platinum.
Beautiful watch. See, they have a couple different models there, but
the rose gold is cheaper.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
But again, you could look at a Patek. That's not fair. You're not comparing fairly because the Patek you have to get a 5172. You know the one JJ had, the 5172.
I think this is better. I'm sorry.
He wasn't really happy with that.
But hang on, you're losing track. We're trying to compare the watch you bought, which was the 5212. This is above the 5. This is above your weekly, I'm afraid. Okay.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, it's above.
But what I'm trying to say is, what were you looking at? Were you considering like a Sky Dweller? A Sky Dweller? Like, weren't interested.
The only Rolex that crossed my mind was the white gold yacht.
Day date.
42
What about the day
on
date? Weren't you talking day date at one stage? I remember day dates. Weren't you? No, never. Never on the horizon. It's a bit too douchey for you. You're not really.
And it's heavy. You know, it's got some weight. I don't want that. And it's shiny. You know, I already
you know what? What you've got now, Kasowicz, is you. You don't need anything else, bro. What you got, you chose well. So what else do you need? That's it. That's it. That's how I see it. I reckon it suits you so much, man. No, seriously. But we can look at whatever you want, but that just suits you. That's you. It really is.
Hell yeah.
You know? You've done well.
Thanks, pal.
You know what I'm
thinking too that not a lot of people point out. It actually, everyone thinks the week has 52 weeks, but every 5th or 6th year there's a 53rd week, so they account for that, which is kind of quirky.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is interesting how they do that. I got to tell you, Kasowicz, I think what you've chosen is a great choice. So now you've got Explorer 1 39 mil. Right. That's with the T-Rex hands or the Mark II you've got?
Mark II.
Mark II. You got the Batman.
Right. Older.
And you got the CQ.
That's right.
The glass hoot CQ.
That's exactly.
That's a piece.
I'd
get rid of it.
Steel stunners, Paul.
See,
he's got a nice balanced collection.
The glass hoot.
Yeah, he doesn't need to get rid of it. It's nice.
You got the JLC. That's like your version of
of the glass hoot. Exactly.
No, the JLC is far more superior.
Nah, that's too dressy. You got to put a suit on. You got to wear your uniform to put that thing on.
You got to have your button-up shirt.
Stretch,
that's what Kasowicz is saying.
You're sweating through your JLC strap every 3 months.
But I tell you what, I saw Timely's Reverso. Fucking sexy, man.
No, it is nice. I'm just giving you.
That's the first time I actually held one and tried it on. It was beautiful.
What I like about the Reverso, it's also in steel, which I think steel is such a, I must admit that is a great way to go there.
That's the thing. That was one of the big turn-ons with this watch, steel. It was like every Patek's in gold, So many of the dress watches are in gold. It's like I'm a little bit, it's a little bit worrisome. But yes, what are you drinking? What are you drinking?
I like the soda water. I got to tell you, Kasowicz, that's a fucking amazing thing. Has anyone noticed? Have you worn it to work, or has anyone in your circle noticed it?
No.
It's not about them.
Earlier this week,
about the march. It's about you. What makes you feel.
Has any? What did your who knows about it? Your wife knows about it.
That's pretty much it. I don't even tell anyone. It's my thing. I'm not getting it for anyone else.
Yeah, no, that's so cool.
You know what? The story you told me about Paddock years ago, and I just fucking love this, and I hope I experience it. You were wearing one of your Paddocks, and you ran into a guy wearing an Omega Seamaster.
No, he was wearing a two-tone bluesy, but he's just.
All right, you tell the story. Tell the story. I love it.
Tell the story.
No, but
tell the
that was
story.
when I was working in retail. I was
Doesn't matter. We want to hear the story. Go, go.
Cleaning the windows.
Yeah, because in retail you always have to be busy. That's the whole thing with working in retail. Retail sucks, believe you me.
Right.
That shit sucks. Believe you me, retail sucks. Don't ever think it's glam because it sucks. It's just shit.
Okay, all right, get back to the story. So go ahead.
And he shows. I said, nice Rolex, because when you're in selling shit, you always compliment people on crap. And then he's a bit of a smart ass. He goes, oh, what are you? You know, he goes, oh, what are you wearing? You know, they always try and pull, because most people in retail, they don't earn much. His retail sucks. And I said, oh, it's just a small Swiss company you'd never heard of.
Small Swiss family brand.
And that just made him ask more, like But then it was he knew he'd been outfoxed. At least he knew he'd been outfoxed. That was a similar time to a friend of mine was wearing the white gold GMT Pepsi, and at that stage you could only get the Pepsi on a Jubilee, but he had a Pepsi on an Oyster, which meant it was the solid white gold.
Right.
And the guy said, I didn't know they did it on that bracelet. And he goes, oh, it's just a different model. It didn't occur to him.
He had to Google it.
It was the white gold one.
White gold, yeah.
You understand? He thought it was just steel.
So cool.
You know what
But
I
that's
mean?
the cool part.
Fuck! You know what I mean?
That's the beauty. You don't tell anyone, you know.
Yeah, I think that's exactly
If
it.
you know, you know, Arch. That's all that matters.
That's the thing, Paul. You walk down the street. When I'm wearing the Rolex, I'm like, fuck, I want to cover the thing. You know, I don't want the attention. But I mean, I'll probably do the same thing with this. But 99.99% of people from here be like, Grandpa's watch. I don't know. It looks like a fucking, you know, it's not drawing in attention.
It doesn't bring in attention.
They don't want to cut your hand off for it.
Exactly.
You know, I think it's a great way to go. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. But tell me what other contenders? Tell me that. I like this. I like the like I got very frustrated with you. I got very frustrated, okay, because I just felt you were just I mean, I must admit, I understand. I like
paralysis of the analysis.
Yeah.
That's what Cliver said.
Yeah.
He was right. He was right.
It's and I kind of what I found was it was just very frustrating, you know. It was just very, very, very frustrating. But it was.
See what patience does, Paul. I came around, Paul. I came around.
Yeah. No. I get it.
You know, eventually you just gotta say fuck it, Paul. You just gotta, you know, you always say, oh, it's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt. This is like a right hook to the chin. Okay. When you send the wire. But it's worth it, you know. It's GRAIL. It's like
do you go back to the stores or not? Would you go back to the places and say, look, you know, I've decided, I thank you. I just want to, this is what you should do. You go back. Especially, look, let's face it, you were offered absolute dog shit.
Rub it in.
Yes, absolute dog shit.
That's
you
what
go back
happens,
to
though.
You go to AP, but this is what you do. You go to AP and you say, look, I really want to thank you for that code 11 you offered me. That is such a beautiful piece. However, you know what? I was actually, it just became down to two watches, your watch and this other one. I had to go with the Paddock. And you just tell them that. You throw the dagger in. You say, I just want to thank you. If it would have been a 15-5-10, you know, that's the steel three-hander, you would have gone for it. But, you know, you just say to them politely, you know what? I think the Paddock is probably, it's something I want to leave my kids. You just give them a really good niche in there. You know what I'm saying? And I would go to Lorient Ferrier and just say, you know what? Just go to them and say, what about that other one you were talking about? FP Jean. FP Jean.
Yes.
Are you still on the list for them, or what's the go with that?
I mean, I should be because it's going to take years, so I might as well just stay on, right? It's going to be
maybe
years.
a good idea to go and see them just so you can say, hey, you do
hey, I'm for real.
Kind of, yeah, I am.
You're
yeah,
into
you know
that.
what I mean?
You're into
You know what I mean? What else did you? What else? Weren't you looking at a Kerry Vuta line? What was that?
No,
was
the Gronefeld. The Gronefeld. I was hot on those for a little bit.
Yeah, that was just fantasy. That's just fantasy, wasn't it? Fantasy.
Yeah,
it was fucking
pretty
fantasy.
much in the same range. I mean, they're kind of competing in that same price bracket.
It was fantasy, don't you think, or not?
You know, the Gronefelds. Here's the thing about the Gronefeld. I love the brand, but the Principia, just being a three-hander, it's cool. But all their other watches,
I love the way you just the Principia, the this and that. Oh, the fuck! You sound like you're selling caskets. You know, the Principia. It just guides you to your next level in life. You know, it's a fucking box. It's an MDF box with screws in it. For fuck's sake, Principia. What the fuck me dead? Fuck me dead! Fuck me dead! You know, I just want to buy a casket at Costco. Okay, I want to buy a casket at Costco's for fuck's sake.
Speaking of Costco, you should have bought your tires there. Did you buy your tires there? Oh no, you got.
They're not big on autos. We don't. Our Costco's. You've got to be a member, and it's not close to where I am, and also, it's not close to where it's not the same as America. But we've got a super chat in. Let's have a look at another super chat. We've got a super chat. We got one from Tiktology, $10. Mr. Pepsi, Mr. GMT, is the Pepsi everything you imagined? Also, congrats, Kalsowitz. Incredible watch. Let's ask Mr. GMT. Hello.
Hello. I'm still here, Arch. Just listening.
Pepsi everything you imagined? I'm actually interested in this because I really want one myself.
Well, you know what, Arch? Because I had the black. It wasn't everything I imagined. Like in photos, it looks so much, more deep in color and.
Because I got to be honest with you, I don't see the Pepsi is so superior to the black, but it was so much more expensive.
It was.
In person, it looks so much better, Paul.
It does.
But it's so much more. It's just like double the price, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, not double.
You had to put so much money into it. It's not just the black, and for a Pepsi, you had to put so much money in.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. But to answer the question, it was everything I wanted. I imagined. Yes, it was.
And if they just continue it like everyone's talking about,
come on, forget that shit. Come on, that's bullshit. Come on.
Let's root for them. Fuck, why not?
It's rude just to say that, Kestowitz. Come on, you got your expensive watch. Now just sit in the corner. Just sit in the corner like the spoiled little rich fuck you are.
Well,
now we've got a super chat.
The jabs are coming out already. It only took them 45 minutes to start throwing them.
45. We got Fat Windbag Ben, 30 pounds. Archie at his best, talking watches. Thank you so much there. I think what you're going to do, Kestowitz, is especially go into Lange. No, so not Lange. You got to go to AP.
I just tell you something. Tan. We're talking private security for the event and armed guards, and Tan just said, "Dude, just hide behind Paul, the cannon fodder. Just hide." Classic.
Then I got another super chat here. Patel Philippe, $5. Datograph, Grenofeld, or 5172. Pull up the two other since the Datograph already on the screen. So let's have a look at this here. So we've got the Patek 5172. JJ had this, which you can get the salmon. I prefer the blue. I'm more of a blue person. That's the one JJ had. And the other watch is the Gronofeld. Look, I got nothing against the Gronograph. The only thing is, you know what? Unless you are super, super rich and this is like your 10th 20th or 30th watch, I don't think it's good to do. It's just my own opinion, okay? What do you think? Like, let's face it.
Personally, this is a no-brainer.
The
If
thing
money
is,
is no object,
you are such a sellout, Keslowitz, because you were talking about independence and this and that, and you've ended up buying commercial. You're like, let me tell you this, okay? You're the equivalent of being the whiskey snob, and you've gone and bought Johnny Walker Blue Label.
Hey,
yes, it's
good
expensive,
value.
it's good, but it's so commercial. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
I
some
know.
boutique distillery. It's just so
You buy an
commercial.
independent though, it's a flyer, you know, it's a gamble. You're rolling the dice, you know. It's like you really gotta love it. That's the thing. I actually really love this. You know, it wasn't about, you know, it was partly about, yeah, it's you're safe in the market and blah blah blah. But the Patel's question, no brainer. I mean, first of all, the chronograph is like 180 grand. So this is, if you're talking, and it's the best watch, but I think that's the most unique and the best made watch. I would definitely go chronograph. Second, probably datograph. Very close though. 5172 is
5172. It's a great piece.
also the chronograph. I'm pretty sure it's limited to, I want to say like 200 or something.
So what? They'd have a
I mean,
hard
it's
time
very hard.
selling.
It's not going to be easy
They'd
to get.
I'd have a hard time selling this shit. Come on.
I don't
Come
think
on.
so, Paul.
Come on.
No, I
Come
think
on.
they're all.
Look at this. You just sold. You got no right to comment when you just bought the mass market safe bet. You took the safe bet. Okay.
You are the paddock man. Who
You know, you're the guy. You're the guy. You're the guy who's got a choice. Do you buy the pink sweater or the red sweater? You bought the red one because you don't want to be. You didn't want to go pink, which pink would have been so cool. But
have you seen my avatar? Have you seen my avatar? Pink shirt. Wake up, Paul. Wake up.
I love you had
Come
to
on,
take
buddy.
the safe. You know, if you took an independent, you get all the kudos. You know, if you took an
This is why
independent,
Don Haynes never comes back. You know, you just start the pounding. I'm not Marcella, motherfucker. Okay.
Patel Philippe, $5. Mr. GST Pepsi, wasn't your favorite GMT when I asked you a few months ago? Has it changed now, or your opinion now, or do you have another favorite GMT? Mr. GMT Pepsi wasn't your favorite. What was your favorite, Mr. GMT? Hello? Hello?
He's got a customer.
He's got a customer. That's okay. Let me ask you this, Kelsowitz. Seriously, well done, man. I'm glad you went. But the thing is, you pretend. See, what I love about you is you pretend you went through this. You were going to buy Paddock all along. You weren't going to buy this dog shit.
Hey, you gotta find out, or else you
know,
always wonder.
Go back. You know what? You know what's really if you get a boner out of that game you've played with us, right? You're going to get a real good boner going into.
Can you hear
AP.
me?
You know, and you know what? Yeah, it's okay. We'll come back to you, Mr. GMT.
Okay.
Patel Philippe was asking, Mr. GMT, Pepsi wasn't your favorite GMT a few months ago. What? How has it? Why did it change? This is Patel.
That
Philippe
was
asking.
more than a few months ago. That was like.
What was your
nearly-
favorite one then?
It was. I actually said Coke. If I could find a decent Coke, that's the one I would get.
But you got a Pepsi. You got a ceramic one, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a ceramic Pepsi. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me say this to you. What I love about
give me one tip here.
What I love about Kasowitz is that hello Kasowitz, where's he gone? Oh, one moment, he said. 1 moment.
He said 1 moment, Arch.
Mr. G, I just attacking him a bit because do you think he's gone for the commercial choice? What do you think of his choice?
You know what? He's been futzing around. I call it futzing. Right?
These guys
down,
pretend they're going to go into independence. They want to check. He ends up buying the sensible choice. I'm very proud. I'm very proud.
I think Tan might have had a bit of influence on his choice here.
You reckon?
I think so. I could be wrong. But that's what I think. You know, and that's not a bad choice. It's not a bad choice. It's a good influence. It was a good choice on his behalf. It really does suit him. I really mean that. It really does suit him. But I like how you're giving him shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
because
but
I mean,
no, look, he could have got anything he wanted, man. When you're buying that, when you're spending that kind of money, you can get whatever you want, pretty much.
100. Yeah, you know, it's a beautiful thing he's chosen. I wasn't so happy with I wasn't so well, I had the paddock. I just felt it was a bit small, it was a bit of a compromise. I wanted something bigger. I can't afford, get out of it now, buy something a bit later. You know, that's what I thought to myself. I
Which
think
is
that
fair call.
yeah. It's
back.
What do we got?
It is what it is there. It's it is what it is, you know, it is what it is. And
so you're sticking with the 4-piece, you're done and dusted?
look, I just want to I just want to pay the house off. I really want to get rid of debt. You know, I'm sick. My goals now, I'm 50 years old, right? 50 years old. And I'm thinking, what the fuck do I want to do in life? What is it that I want? What the fuck is it that I want? And
you know, they say if you don't know, you might already have everything you need.
Yeah, I kind of like I do love I suppose I want less to worry about. Does that make sense?
Sure.
I want less to worry about. That's what I want.
Minimalism.
There. Yeah.
That's good.
It's kind of
Here we go. Let's bring this tempo up, baby. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Paul?
I gotta tell you, we got a super chat for you here. Super chat. Patel Philippe AC3. Do me a favor, send our friend Donnie Haynes a text. Let him know to meet us Friday or Saturday in Manhattan. Tell him Bear will simp his pan. The other
Come
thing
on,
is,
what happened to Don? He was just on the Luxury Bazaar channel. He was dealing with one of the salesmen over there. Tire kicking, Paul. Tire kicking on APs.
Fucking hell. He's
bring him up. Bring him up. He knows his watches. He does know his watches.
He does. I like Donnie. Donnie's a great guy.
Which surprises me why he's going for AP. But no, I'm just kidding.
Tell me this. See, what I would do if I were you, I'd go back to AP. Because I'll be honest with you. See, you think they were so nice to you. They treated you like a sucker.
You know
to
what?
offer you
I'm in a high demand market. You know, the people I'm competing against are millionaires and celebrities, and
you are a millionaire. You are a millionaire.
I already get the game. I've been collecting long enough to just say, okay, fuck it, I'll just wait. And you know what waiting did? Now they're below retail, and I got a deal. And it was actually better than buying it from the fucking AD. You know, so
fuck the AD. Go kiss my ass.
There are so many watches under retail now. Fuck it.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
So many watches under retail.
Or that came down, from what they were at least.
Yeah. I got to tell you, the market for these things is a very different place. Super chat Patel Philippe $5. Please pull the vid I sent to your WhatsApp for the dongoloid. Let's get this. Okay. Actually, this is very good. I'm just calling it up now. We're going to play.
Is this the Luxury Bazaar experience?
Look, I'm just going to call this up. This actually, I have not seen this yet, and it's a little bit.
This is going to be good.
Let's call up Dongoloid.
Have you seen this? I haven't seen it. Have you seen it, Arch?
Let's have a look. It's on the screen now. Getting it on the screen. I'm going to play it. Here we go.
Some of the watches.
A girl told me my watch looks like a poor man's watch when I was in high school. Meanwhile, I was driving a BMW. So I said, I sold my Timex and bought a Rolex. So I never got made fun of for having a cheap watch ever again for the rest of my life. So it was females making fun of me that got me into the hobby, which is pretty fun. And then it like
Great.
spiraled into stupidity and just kept getting bigger and more expensive. Now I'm kind of at the peak of my career and I'm doing a lot better. I can afford toys that I couldn't before.
It was.
He doesn't mention he picked up a big inheritance, does he? He doesn't fucking.
You guys are starting to look alike, Paul. You guys look really similar.
He doesn't fucking mention he picked up a big inheritance and his career was in the shitter for so long. He doesn't mention that. His career, what the fuck? Just between you and me, he can be a bit douchey. Can he?
Are you looking for your inheritance, Arch?
The low blows.
Yes, I am. But you understand what I'm saying? Like,
ball through everything. Every relationship
fuck
I have,
me.
I don't care.
Fuck me dead. To mention that he owned a BMW
Has
years
Don
ago.
after that comment that
To
he
mention
just
the
made,
fact
has he
that
got a woman?
that's just so uncool to actually mention.
That was just a
Let's
piece
keep
of the
going.
video.
Hey, look here. Look who's here. Maddie Stevens.
Yeah, that's
Maddie Stevens. Look at this. Let's have a look at this one.
It's GoldenEye, Pierce Brosnan. I thought the
How about that?
Seamaster 300 was so cool. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, I gotta see that watch. And when I did, I fell in love. But that's how it started.
What started your
Look at that watch. It's the way to work.
There you go. That's the.
MCM in the chat. He just quoted him. I can write a check for it right now. That was fun. Wait till you pull up the full clip, Paul. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You could do it on your own.
Can I say this to you? I find this very douchey.
Let's watch it then. There's nothing
Douchey.
wrong
I
with
find
watching
it
it.
very fucking douchebaggy. So
You're
how
talking
do
about
I?
what he's doing? What are you talking about?
This is just douchebaggy.
Is it true?
What started your fascination with watches?
Let's go and have a look. So this is the. How do I get back to the fucking Roman Sheriff? So where is he? Which video is he in?
No, you're in shorts now. You got to go to the actual video.
I gotta go videos.
So
And
which
where
one
is
is
it?
it?
It's recent. Maybe go to the one scammed.
That one?
Yeah, try that, and then go like halfway. Maybe you'll find them.
Shit.
Dude, you gotta
That
pay
tweet
the $10 a month, you cheap
2009
bastard.
definitely changed my life.
I gotta
Man,
get
this is
premium.
Archie,
I gotta
man.
get. I gotta get that. I gotta get that fucking premium shit. You know what I mean? This is
He
garbage.
pays for premium gas.
How
but
many
he
years
can't
you been
buy
on YouTube, Arch?
Premium. Jesus.
Okay, let's
All
have a
right,
look.
here we go.
Watch.
So we have a
Hey, you ever seen a wealthy person or a wealthy family or a jet owner? Like,
Oh my
got a
God,
jet
Arch.
owner?
Speaking
Have
of
you ever done that,
douchebag.
seen that and wondered,
Speaking
what
of
would they do?
douchebag.
What did they do to get it? And number two, what would they do to get it all over?
What did little baby say?
I'm not a go Kevin go whatever, close enough. I said it's going on my desk.
There he
Kevin
is. There he is.
There it is.
Back her up. Back her up.
They wanted to come in and check out some watches. Hello, gents. How are you today?
Let's check it out.
As of this
Full
Saturday,
screen, Arch. Full screen.
Matt, happily married for 2 days.
Guys, if you're watching on camera and you're thinking about getting married, we do sell engagement rings and stones and all the above.
guys, please remember if you're getting engaged or getting married, we do sell jewelry here, engagement rings, diamonds, whatever you want, we got it here.
A couple of gentlemen reached out to me on Instagram. They wanted to come in and check out some watches. Hello, gents. How are you today? Dawn?
What's up?
A pleasure. Nice to meet you. Finally.
Is there a
How you doing,
reason
sir?
why we're on YouTube?
David, because we're YouTubers.
I know that, but like, am I special?
You are special. And everyone who graces the doors is special.
Yeah, I love this piece.
It's nice with the
Favorite watches.
Prada's best watch.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Today's
What is
like
it?
an exploratory shopping day.
Sure.
Seeing what fits, what I try
Exploratory
on,
shopping.
what I like,
Paul.
and
You
then
know what we call
once
that?
I figure out what
You
the
know what
right
we call
watch
that?
is.
Tire fucking kicking.
Let's go.
Hey, Johnny, I gotta tell you, I gotta catch to it. Fuck me dead. This clip is making me piss myself. This is hilarious. Exploratory.
This is just what you needed, Arch. This is just what you needed.
You mean you ain't fucking buying today? Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. Fuck. Okay, exploratory shopping. What fucking corporate American bullshit? You mean you're not ready? You're not ready? Could you imagine these fucking wankers coming to every fucking Porsche dealer? We're here on an exploratory shopping day.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Fuck me, I love you. Guess which me and you got the same sense of humor, you know.
This is just the beginning.
Keep going, Arch.
What do I feel? And we'll talk about.
Of course. Yeah. So that's why I brought, it's with these APs, they're quite similar, I'd say, in ethos, right? But when you wear them, they really kind of take a life of their own. I mean, it's, there's so many different factors in terms of the material, the band, the bracelet that really changed the wearability, right? This is actually one of my favorite pieces that we have in stock, right? Cool. So it's a limited edition of 500 pieces. Wow. So you'll have rose gold and titanium, and then you have that lovely, almost color matched bracelet to it.
Mm-hmm.
AP does limited edition pieces, but this is kind of an outlier because you don't really see too many divers, right? And what's interesting is that AP did a LeBron James AP, and that mimics very much the same colors of it. So,
what years did they make this?
This is fairly recent. I have to check the year, but it's within the last couple of years.
So this is not going to fit me.
That's not going to fit.
I can't even put it on the last hole. So what's hilarious? It's such a big watch. I can't even put on the strap.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I'm going to tell everything with AP requires a long strap.
Yeah.
Or a link and a half. One's not going to do it.
I gotcha.
That's why we probably need a tray.
Let me get a tray for you.
So what started your fascination with watches?
A girl told me my watch looks like a poor man's watch when I was in high school. Meanwhile, I was.
He's big noting himself. In high school, he had a new BMW. Fuck me dead. This just make that sort of shit makes me want to leave the hobby. Can I say that to you? It makes me seriously. That sort of shit makes me want to give up watch collecting. Can I say that to you? These fucking losers. Fuck it. Just because some bitch in the cheerleading squad is going to dictate my collecting fascination for years. This is just fucking. Let's keep going. Oh fuck! I lost it.
Oh god.
We're gonna back it up.
God, not again, Arch.
Sorry.
Where's the administrator?
Fuck me dead. Let's go back to this shit.
You got too excited, Arch, and you fucked it up.
I just can't believe this shit. Well, I can't believe the shit I'm seeing.
This is all in good fun. We love Don, right? We do love Don.
do love
He's an OG.
Probably need a tray.
Definitely an OG.
Let me get a tray for you.
I like the way he said we need a tray. Go and get a tray, you little fucking minion.
So what started your fascination with watches?
A girl told me my watch looks like a poor man's watch when I was in high school. Meanwhile, I was driving a BMW. So I said, I sold my Timex and bought a Rolex. So I never got made fun of for having a cheap watch ever again for the rest of my life. So it was females making fun of me. They got
What a fucking douchebag comments. That is so douchebaggy.
me into the hobby, which is pretty fun. And then it spiraled into stupidity and just kept getting bigger and more expensive. Now I'm kind of at the peak of my career and doing a lot better. I can afford toys.
It's because he got the inheritance. What the fuck is this,
That I couldn't before.
It was GoldenEye, Pierce Brosnan. I thought the Seamaster 300 was so cool. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I gotta see that watch. And when I did, I fell in love. But that's how it started.
And how much is that run? About 60?
No, I think.
And could you also get me longer straps?
Yeah, we should be able to order a longer strap from AP.
Now, when you get a watch, what's your process of checking them when they come in? Do you have a watchmaker put it on a time grapher?
So we have a time grapher upstairs. So we have a little watchmaker's corner. We assess the provenance of the watch. We don't necessarily open every watch up. Rolexes we do just because it's a simple twist.
You want to make sure.
You want to make sure, and I mean, Rolexes are super fakes are pretty good. So the Rolexes we open them up, but something like this, you can tell. I mean, it's a split second thing. Yeah. Let's see what else we'd like. Something still more on scrap, or we could do some offshores.
So only offshores with new movements. I don't want to look at any old stuff.
old stuff.
I like the new integrated chronographs they're doing.
Yeah, I don't have anything else with new movement in terms of offshores, except for this. This is the anniversary. in ceramic.
This is gorgeous. So this is going to be an interesting experience.
And it fits.
It fits.
It fits. Yeah, that has its little
Actually
legs.
not that bad.
Yeah, that's.
I like this watch.
Yeah. I mean, it's extremely light. It has the.
Is this ceramic too?
Yeah, everything's ceramic. Yes.
That's insane.
So that's the ceramic brick.
I don't like the dial at all. It looks like shit, but the rest of the watch is great.
It's a ceramic brick.
I have no filter, and I apologize if I curse. You can edit me out. The watch is perfect, but the dial's meh. I'm Italian. We like blinginess.
Yeah.
We don't like.
Fuck, he's hard to deal with. What do you think there, Kislowitz?
I don't know. It is what it is. You know, he's been collecting a long time. You know.
He doesn't mention that he sold his GMT to Clivers and got shafted. Does he? He doesn't mention. He doesn't mention some of the appalling mistakes and things he's done. But
50 for that one,
man. Okay.
This one's 120 for this one guy here.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I love the bracelet. I love the watch.
Not a fan?
But I'm not a fan.
Okay. This is an older one, but I mean, it's a boss watch. It's a big piece. This is one of my favorite APs that they did. So ahead of its time. It's a Survivor. And the dial on this is nice because it has kind of like the tapestry that they do, but it's cut. It's cut with a no. Yeah, please.
Oh, that's really bad.
That's too much. I mean, I can see how some people go into it, but that's
Yeah.
That looks like it came out of a robot.
Is it that bad? Paul?
Yeah, it's meant to kind of, convey a survival.
I mean, what do you think?
Well, he was talking about the previous watch.
Yeah. I mean,
you're not an AP man.
They did so ahead of its time. It's a Survivor, and the dial on this is nice because it has kind of like the tapestry that they do, but it's cut. It's cut with a.
He's very tough customer. These tire kickers, see, by being super arrogant like that, they think he's real. The thing is, the worse he treats them, the bigger asshole he acts. They think he's a real customer.
It's the part.
He's got his stick down. Don't you agree? Let's face it. Donnie can't afford this shit.
Well, he can, can't he? He's got an inheritance.
Yeah, but he wants to use it to buy a house and shit like that. He doesn't want to spend it on fucking.
You never know what people are capable of, Paul.
Okay. Let's keep watching.
No. Yeah, please.
Oh, that's really bad.
That's too much. I mean, I can see how some people go into it, but that's
Yeah.
That looks like it came out of a robotic movie.
Yeah, it's meant to kind of, convey a
I can
survival.
see Arnold Schwarzenegger wearing that in whatever
There-
next TV show.
They're models like that, but it actually
This
kind of
is
wears. It
spectacular.
doesn't wear so big on the wrist compared to others. It's 44. So here we have another diver, but yeah, I assume you don't like black.
It's not that I don't like black. This actually looks better than the abomination you just gave me.
Mm-hmm.
But this has got the.
Fuck, he's arrogant. Isn't he
Jesus
an arrogant?
Christ.
Fuck me dead. He's a cocky. I mean, let's face it. I mean, I don't like people who
on
you
your
don't have to.
channel with the Ferrari tie. The Ferrari tie.
Okay, let's keep
The older
going.
movement, I could tell because the date's going this way.
Yeah.
They have G-Shock though.
So let me look at some of these.
Yeah, sure.
Rolexes.
This is my favorite actually.
Now you can get that in rose gold too.
You can get it in rose gold or
That's the white gold one.
it is, yeah.
I like this
So
one.
let's
And it's
see.
weird because you can always get.
This is gonna.
That's the
That's a
42
nice
mil.
one. Yeah, I like the white gold Yachtmaster.
It'd be small for you, but
the
this
rose
it
gold
comes
he's
with its.
talking about
Well,
is
the
a
oyster
40
flex, you got to get sized.
Yeah, you got to get size.
Oh, I can't even get that on my wrist.
Yeah.
I bet I can get it on my wrist.
Well, it's like cutting off the circulation, but it's a beautiful watch.
It is.
I don't like the white gold, but that in rose is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
And I have the platinum date here with the diamonds.
Oh,
There's
this is the old one. This is nice.
They're bling.
Do you know why they didn't have the fluted bezel on these? There's a story.
So what was the reason?
Basically, they couldn't machine it. Platinum is a pain in the ass to
Yeah, it
machine.
is. Yep.
And they figured out a way to machine it finally for the new one. See, this
Correct.
one I would need 2 links.
So we had the new ones, but in 36 millimeters.
I like it.
Mhm.
The size is an issue, obviously. The problem is you can't get this dial anymore, by the way. Like they discontinued this.
The quadrant.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
So they're looking for some new movement APs. So here I have a 15500 which is the previous reference. It has the AP 2121 caliber and the 15510, which has the 4301. So let's go see what he thinks about it.
I think, I mean, listen, from a wow factor, I think you got to go with the rose gold
For
watch.
sure.
But from, I think, a historical standpoint, this is more important because the first green dial with the 50th anniversary rotor.
Yeah.
And this is definitely in the realm of potential
Marco's coming
future
in with the
collectors.
For sure. Guys, which one would you?
Why doesn't he go and say hello to Dongoloid? They know each other. Kesslowitz, this is staged. They know each other. He knows the Dongoloid. He knows
Yeah, why is he
Dongoloid and
dealing
Maddie
with them?
Stevens. And Maddie Stevens is David? Is that his real name, or he just gives a fake name?
Maybe
So he
Marco
doesn't
knows
get-
he's not buying.
Marco. That's how come Marco's buying World Times, because he gives the dud leads, the tire kickers, to the new guy. They give the tire kickers
You
to
take this one,
the
buddy.
new guy. Hey, what do you think? What do you think?
Let's see.
Fuck, this is hilarious, don't you think? Fucking hilarious.
You have bling or historically significant? I think I'm leaning towards this one. I have a 15500 and I have a 15510, right? Okay. So 15500 with the 2121 and the 15510.
You notice Maddie doesn't seem to touch anything?
Mm-hmm.
Like the dynamics in this relationship. Donnie doesn't even give the watch
It
to
could be
Maddie. You have a
editing.
look. Sorry?
Could be editing. Who knows?
Yeah, but they know. Do you reckon they think it's a gay couple? And Don is the king, and Maddie's like the.
Don must have worked with them before, or at least had phone calls to set this up. I mean, this isn't just like randomly.
It's
you know.
staged, okay? It's
Right.
it's like Operation Repo. That's all staged.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
You guys have that show?
I love it. I love it. I love
Arch,
it.
10 with
I'm
the
gonna head off.
4302.
Okay,
Thank
Mr.
you for having me, my
TNT.
man.
I love you,
Enjoy.
man. Thank you for coming
Stay
on. You
sexy,
made the
brother.
day.
Take care, man.
This is. Thank you, man. Love you.
Love
Love
you,
you.
boy. Enjoy. Congrats again, Kasowicz. You rock, brother. Awesome watch,
buddy.
my man.
Oh, we got another
Thank
super
you.
chat. Just very quickly, I'm going to go through these super chats. Patel Philippe, $5. I'm pretty sure Don taught Kesslowitz his tire kicking method.
It's exactly. You learn from the best.
Exactly. And Toyota Mo, $5. Arch, after the video, can we take a look at some of the comments on this video? Yes!
Uh-oh.
And we got Pavel, member for 22 months. Dongoloid makes Kesslowitz tire kicking look downright gentle.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's just keep this. I love this.
Now, this one's interesting because, first time with the green rotor, as my colleague Marco said, I mean, it's a beautiful piece. And as well, this is.
We'll get to it. I'm like drooling over this MBNF, bro. This is cool. It's like this crazy green,
now he's looking
man.
MBNF.
Shiny crystal ball.
Oh, this is the green one we were talking.
That's crazy.
I'd be afraid of breaking it. I'm a klutz.
Well, I'm so impressed with your boxes. I am a nerd. I'm sorry. I don't like the green dial. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I like the watch. I don't like the color dial.
He's taking photos of people. They hate that. They fucking hate that. What's this guy? An Instagrammer? Is he just a fucking? He's an
No, tell you
Instagrammer.
what, in Taiwan at the AP boutique, they won't even let you take photos with the watch.
No, they won't. No,
Because
they
they
won't.
don't
Think
want
of
it to get out that it looks like there's a lot of them out there. You see?
I like the black dials better, and I like the lighter color silver dial.
What color is that dial?
Puke green.
It's
Puke green. Fuck me dead. What a hard sale. Jesus Christ. We could use that as a photo for Don's dating profile. What do you think? Don's dating profile. What do you reckon? Fuck me
Is he
dead.
single? I thought he was married.
No, he's not.
They're AP green.
It's too fucking hard to live with. Who would put up with this fucking shit?
Oh, I like that green.
So that color, green, is $20,000. Okay, to get that color, it literally makes it 20 grand more, and it's not that nice of a green to be worth that much of a premium.
$20,000 for a color.
And it's not even like the Rolex green that pops. It's like a really dark. This one actually, I would need a half link, not a full link.
Those are available.
See, I love the gold rotor better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I also don't like that little 50 in it. It looks cokey. I like it in steel too. I like it in steel with the black dial better. What's this?
So I brought that out because that's actually one of my.
No.
It's a solid gold perpetual calendar from IWC.
Yeah,
it's like 20 grand.
Good luck selling it again.
Yeah. No.
Buy it. Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, yeah, this is something you keep, right? I mean,
yeah, that's something you marry and you can't divorce.
Yeah.
It's like Orthodox. You can't get rid of it.
Did you see that expression on his face? He's just realized these are tire kickers. How do I get these fuckers out of the showroom? These guys are tire kickers extraordinaire. How do I get rid of these fucking tire kickers? Fuck me dead. This is
That's your watch if you buy that. You wear this watch and the scratches just come to it.
See, like, I mean, you walk into a room with that in the man's presence, you know?
That's cool. Don't get me wrong.
It is.
I'm going to be honest with you. In about a year, I'll be able to get this at an AP boutique after it settles down after about a year or two. So I don't see paying the premium for it. And it was a good watch, but it's not giving me like $89,000 warm and fuzzies, even though I can write you a check right now. It's just, I'm not
even
getting
though
that.
I could write you a check right now.
Ding, ding,
Even
ding, ding, ding.
though I could write you a check right now.
You nailed it.
Fuck me dead. Fuck. You know, he's never going to come on this stream if anyone tells him about this video. I'm going to have to make this members only, you know, because he's a bit of a tight ass. He's not a member, you know.
We love him. I don't know why he doesn't come back more often. With just a little bit of ribbing. Everyone takes it on this fucking channel.
Dude, I could write a check right now. He walks in there with a fucking gold breguet. That, you know, I can just imagine the salesman goes, the guy bought a breguet, a gold breguet. Come on, let's get the hard to move shit.
Oh.
Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. This is.
Send him a text. You know, he'll probably be at Watch Time New York. We'll run into him.
Let's just have a look.
That emotional connection.
We'll get a photo.
Oh, to it. Okay.
You know, this one, if it didn't have that ugly dial, I'd love it. This I'd buy right now if you had a different color, I think.
Unfortunately, he didn't like the APs that we had in stock, but we're working on getting something in that he might like.
He will never have. You don't understand. He doesn't have the money to spend on it. He will never.
Oh. He could probably swing it. Well, his collection's pretty. He's got a pretty big collection, but he's always moving stuff.
Come on. Did they invite him to the drinking event? Oh no, that's the event they went to.
The first annual Watch Pro Magazine
so that was
US
famous
Award
Don
show.
Haynes.
We were lucky enough to be one of the sponsors. Actually gave a Rolex at the event to one lucky winner, alongside with the company you may have heard of named Wolf.
Rolex.
They make beautiful safes and watch boxes, etc., etc. Watch Box was there. Talked to Danny Garber. Talked to Brian.
Okie dokie. My God, I
There
got
you
to tell
have it.
you. Let's have a look at the comments that were left here.
Oh, right.
Let's have a look at the comments. I can't see any. The guy got into watches because a girl made fun of him in high school. Picture that for a moment, guys. I feel sorry for people like him. All that money, all those. Okay, this guy doesn't know Donnie. I feel bad for Dave having to deal with this customer. It's literally a case of revenge of the nerds. And, what else is here? Yeah, I think last customer was obnoxious as hell. Yes.
Oh.
Last customer is an abomination.
Oh, vicious.
Fuck. Vicious.
The keyboard
That
warrior.
type of customer is most annoying. Pretends like they're going to buy stuff, but doesn't. They have a problem with everything. Absolute worst type of customer you can have. Oof. It's probably a good thing he didn't buy anything. He'd be back 30 minutes later with an issue. Somewhat of a male Karen. Fucking hell. Guess I'm going to actually continue reading this tomorrow. I reckon we could make another day out of this suffering here. This is
Yeah. When I saw him come on I was like, whoa, here he is. I hadn't seen the guy in so long.
Yeah. Will Money, $5. The punters are following Don's lead by doing some exemplary super chatting. Run the Actuary, $10. Good to see regular AC3 back. Okay, guys, let's thank everybody who has super chatted. And I got to tell you, it's been fantastic. Let's go through the people today. Golden Barber, Swinging Kangaroo, Patel Philippe, Bright Brew Comment, Anthony P, Swinging Kangaroo, Golden Barber, Neo, Fat Windbag Band, Swinging Kangaroo, Golden Barber, Neo, The Mask, Artie Langayan Sun, P Clan, Neo, LA Meth Witch, P Clan, Smartest Guy in Australia, Patel Philippe, Toyota Mo, Sirocco Sales, Mobster, P Clan. We had Swinging Kangaroo, Make the Mistake, Madman, Doc BBD, Corrado Galizia. We had Swinging Kangaroo, Pavel, Dirk Diggler, Stephen Johnson, Swinging Kangaroo, JJ's Watch Hangout, Thomas Burdett, Tiktology, Fat Windbag Ben, Patel Philippe, Toyota Mo, Pavel, Will, Money, and Ron the Actuary. Guys, that's the show for today. Thank you, Kesslowitz, for coming on and sharing your purchase. Great show. Thank you. Well done. And we will see you tomorrow. We are linking to JJ's stream. So, guys, enjoy the show. And we will see you later.